Hey, my one viewer. Thank you for the thumbs up. I don't know who it is. Happy Monday. Hey, happy Monday. Hey, Denisha. How are you, girl? Hey, Grandma's Corner. How you doing? You driving? Okay, be careful. I'm doing good, Denisha. How are you? Good, 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 good. Guys, don't forget to give the live a thumbs up. Hey, the Simple Life, how are you? I'm so glad you caught the live. How you doing? Don't forget to get a live stream a thumbs up. You can hit the three buttons and give the live a thumbs up, or you can tap the screen. Hey, True Life. Hey, True Life, I am. How are you? Hey, Pretty KD, how are you? You doing your friend's hair? What you doing? Are you braiding? Girl, you do hair and you a good cook. Ain't nothing wrong with knowing how to do multiple things. I'm down with that. Something just happened with my eyelash. It didn't lift up. Something happened. Hey, Sandra Davis. Hey, Glenn. How you guys doing today? How you guys doing? Happy Monday. It's warm today in Chicago, y'all. We hit a record. It's 73 degrees. Is it 73? No, 71. But it's going to be raining tomorrow. I know. Isn't that crazy, Sandra? Isn't that crazy that that person did that? I saw that on the news. Grandma's Corner, no, I did not get your pictures. Did you email them to me, or did you put them on the community tab? Because I haven't looked yet. Thank you, RJ. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love your channel. My first ever join in the chat. Oh, good, Cookie. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, you in Chicago too, Sandra Davis? It's nice. Oh, I had you boo-hooing. Yeah, that made me cry too. Yeah, I'm on early because I'm Esther, how you doing? I finally got to see what you look like. I'm doing a second video, you guys, to dedicate to my YouTube subscribers. And I'm gonna try to do it before Thursday. So that's why I asked for you all's picture, because I want to do another one for the people that I left out. It's gonna be the same song, but I'm gonna add you all in. So I'm gonna start working on that. You was a complete mess. That song was pretty. It was. Tomorrow I'm gonna start writing my cookbook on my laptop, one page at a time. Okay. I will buy a cookbook from you. Let me know. Y'all see how this sun is sunning? Come through, sun. Come on through. It's going to be raining tomorrow, drizzling off and on, and then it's going to get colder. By next Monday, we got 71. Next Monday, y'all, it's only going to be 29 degrees. Oh, Lord. Yes, it's, oh, you talking about the song is beautiful? Yeah. Yes, it's going to be cold. It's going to be cold. This rain is going to make it cold. But as long as it don't snow and it ain't 16 degrees here. Do I have any plans for the summer? Not really. Really? Aunt Esther? Dang. Ugh. I don't really have any plans for the summer. I'm going to, it's 81 here in North Carolina now. I just told my mom I wish it was 80 degrees. I'm going to my girlfriend's wedding in April. I'm hoping that I can go. But seem like the airlines, it's a little crazy right now with the airlines. So I'm hoping I can go to her wedding in April. Fingers crossed. But that's the only plans I have. Chris graduates June 5th. You know, you got July and August. I don't have no plans. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, right? 80 degrees. Yes. He's feeling a little nervous. He did enjoy his birthday, Sandra. He did. He's feeling a little nervous. He's a little nervous. He a little scared, which you know is normal. You know what I'm saying? But I told him you're gonna be okay. And he will be. You know what I'm saying? But he's nervous. He's really nervous. I'm gonna visit my cousin in Atlanta for the summer. We grew up together. Oh, that's gonna be nice. 81 in Savannah, Georgia. Oh, y'all blow some of that warm weather to Chicago, please. Yeah, I know. I know. The simple life. I know. It's just. Yeah, he a little nervous. He a little nervous. But I told him, I said, Chris, you're gonna be okay. I said, just like all of us grew up, you know, you're gonna get a job, you're gonna work, you're gonna go to school, you're gonna do something. I said, you'll be okay. You'll be fine, you know. So yeah, he's a little nervous. Can you all give the live hit the thumbs up, please? I appreciate it. It's 33 people here. Hey, Brenda, how are you? But he had a great birthday yesterday. Of course, I was pissed off because I did a Monday video, but it hasn't uploaded yet. But of course, his sperm donor wrote a post on Facebook talking about to my one and only son, happy birthday. The fuck you talking about? You didn't even call him or text him for his birthday. It pissed me off. I sent him a text telling him, you funky fat bitch. How you gonna say happy birthday to him and you've missed 18 years of his birthdays? Girl. Thank you, True Life I Am. Thank you. Thank you, George. How are you? He sure is mentally ill. Yes. You know, and they just go to show you how people fake on YouTube on these social medias. Hell no, he didn't reach out. That just show you how people fake on social media. You know, people write all kinds of shit on social media. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. He could have made sure he got a card. He could have sent it to his sister or his mother. They sent him. His grandmother gave him 100. His aunt gave him 100. You know. Hey, President. If you need makeup done, my daughter is cosmetic at home. Okay. I don't understand social media. I'm going to write a post about that. I don't understand social media dads either. I don't understand him either. He getting on Facebook sharing his sister's post. Happy birthday to my one and only son. You ain't never said happy birthday to him. Never. In 18 years. Yeah, he could have cashed after him. He could have made sure that Chris got a card from him and some money. All he had to do was send it to his mother or his sister. That was it. Yeah, they do it for attention. Yeah, they do. They do. And the thing about it is that you saying it, you know, you want to do it for the book. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Fairy Keebler. Thank you. I just can't stand, Fairy, you know what I'm tell you something. I can't stand phony people. I can't stand a phony motherfucker. It's not like he don't know that this boy exists. My son just walked past. He don't know that it's not like he don't know this child exists. He know. You know, I was fun back in the day. What's up, Kanye Far East? How you doing, sweetie? You know, it's just, I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. But see, Chris blocked him. But even though he blocked him, if you really wanted a real relationship with him, you would make sure that you did that. Maybe that would make him want to reach back out to you. But you did nothing? You did nothing? Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you. Yeah, karma is definitely going to catch up. The karma is definitely going to catch up. He experiencing that right now. It's sad. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Hey, Mimi, how you doing? Thank you. I love you more. He could have called him or texted him. Let me tell you something. When you oh, you definitely need to choose wisely who you have kids with. I agree with you on that. It would be nice if people came with instruction manual. Right? It would be nice. But unfortunately, they don't. So I don't take no responsibility for a motherfucker not doing what he's supposed to do. Whether I had a kid about by you or not, you still got a kid. So don't come with that excuse. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you. Do I have a granddaughter? No, baby, I don't even have no grandkids at all. Hey, Devin. Hey, Cece, I finally caught the live. I know it's going to be good. I miss your hair. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you know what? I would love for them to come with people to come with instruction manuals. Nobody come with an instruction manual telling you that they fucked up. You know, so you don't know. Right, period, Sandra. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, RJ, thank you. Let me tell you something. I don't care what happens between you and your significant other, whether you all were married or not and you broke up, you have a child or kids together. It is your responsibility as the parent of them children to make sure you are in that child's life. I don't give a damn if the other parent is playing games with you. Take their punk ass to court. But see, men don't fight for their children. Some of them do. Some of them do. But some of them don't. It's always the woman. Wait a minute. It's always the woman who got to choose better. Girl, it's amazing how men always want to blame women for them being fucked up. It's always amazing to me. Do you ever hear anybody say that to a man who got a fucked up baby mama or ex-wife? Nobody says that to men. But you get these motherfuckers that always want to come at you and say, oh, you ought to choose better. No, why don't you just be better? Why don't you stop being fucked up as a man? But see, it's men like that that don't hold other men accountable. Thank you, Cassandra. It's men like that that don't hold other men accountable. You understand what I'm saying? That's why men are like they are. Because men hang with deadbeat friends. They say, this is my best friend. And know that this motherfucker don't take care of his children. They play basketball. They smoke cigars. They dap each other. So men think it's okay because you all continue to be their friend. Because I can never be a woman's friend who is not a mother to her children. And you can't, we not the same, sister girl. You don't take care of your children. We not the same. I don't have nothing in common with a woman who's a deadbeat ass mama. I don't have nothing in common with a woman who play goddamn games with her child's father, keeping the child from the father because he don't want you. No, you ain't none of my friend. I may know you. Hey, girl, how you doing? But we ain't running in the same circle. We not the same. But men don't hold other men accountable. And then there are some men who do try to talk to other men. And that there are some men, a lot of them, I believe, that have nothing to do with men that are deadbeats. But it's a lot of them that's doing the right thing and they got friends that they know that ain't shit. Hey, Gloria, how you doing, sweetie? Yeah, so, hey, Bonnie. Thank you. They don't. They don't. They don't have no empathy, RJ. I was huge at the end. Hey, my life. How you doing? My life as a widow, how are you? Hey, Raquel, how are you? I think I'm gonna do one Sunday, Raquel. I do have a Shein haul to do. Yes, Eric, I'm single, but I'm not interested in a relationship. Exactly, Aunt Esther. Exactly. Thank you for subscribing. My May Dance, thank you. Thank you, Willie. How you doing? Thank you for the compliment. I know. I know. It's sad, isn't it? Let me say this. I don't need to watch my language. What you need to do is get the fuck off my live. Because I talk how the fuck I want to. If you don't like how I talk and you don't like what I say, get the fuck off. Because I didn't ask you to come here. Okay? Now you can either shut the fuck up or you can get the fuck on or I can block your motherfucking ass. Whichever one you want to do. But I'm a grown-ass 56-year-old woman. I don't need a motherfucker to tell me how to speak, not ever, because you ain't fucking me, sucking on me, and paying my motherfucking bills. Hello? And I didn't come knocking on your motherfucking door to come watch this live. You clicked on this live, and you decided to watch it. Thank you. So that goes to anybody else up in this motherfucker who want to tell me what to say. All right. You said, Cece, he died and I got the money for the children. Did I miss a comment? No, I've never been to India. I would love to come. I'm from Chicago, Illinois, South Side, East Side, born and raised in Chicago all my life. So I probably got a little Chicago accent. I don't appreciate nobody telling me how to talk because I didn't come knocking on your door to ask you to come over here and watch this live. So anybody that don't like how I talk, y'all can go. I'm not offended or mad, but I'm grown. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you. You said don't eat the street food in India. I love Indian food, though. I love Indian food. Hey, Inspired Beauty by me. How you doing, girl? I missed your comment. I'm so sorry. Hey, Divine One. Hey, from the UK, Deborah Lewis, 7138. How you doing? Okay, I think I caught up, y'all. Indian food is amazing. I'm sure you're going to love it. I've had Indian food right here in Chicago. This is a restaurant up north here in Chicago called Modi Mahal. I love the red chicken. I love the spicy cauliflower. I love they got some other what else did I have? The red chicken, the potato. It's a potato. I can't think of the name of it. It's been a while since I had it. But I love Indian food. It's very good. Hey, Angel Girl, 7398. You said my hair laid. Thank you, girl. Y'all won't believe I got it done Friday and this Monday. People say, how do you sleep? I have one of them round neck pillows. And I don't sleep on that specifically to keep my hair together. I sleep on it because I have a pinched nerve in my neck. That's why I sleep on it. Thank you. You love my accent. Thank you, girl. You like the butter chicken? Have you had the red chicken? Hey, Stacy. How you doing? Yeah, the curry is good. Oh, okay. You said what you saw on IG. Can y'all make sure y'all get a thumbs up? Because it's 44 viewers, but 29 thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Aunt Esther. I got it done Friday. That's how the back look. And this how the other side look. She cut it. She actually cut it because it was getting really long. She was like, I need to cut your hair. I said, girl, do what you do. It'll grow back. I have to try more. I only had the butter chicken and naan. Okay. Yeah, Indian food is good. I like all types of food. I like Italian. I like his Mexican. I like seafood. I like soul food, of course. Um, I like it all. You said the stylists in Chicago don't play. No, they don't, baby. She been doing my hair for over 20-some years. She's had some moments where she fell off. I think she was going through something. But she got back on point. On my Facebook page, is Sherelle, Cheral. Middle initial is L, and then Cotton, Cotton. Yeah, that's my personal Facebook page. Thank you, Cinda. Thank you. So how was everybody's weekend? Did y'all do anything exciting? Anybody have anything exciting that you all did this weekend? I was busy all weekend with Chris' birthday. Week after next is my mama's birthday. My mother's birthday is March 21st. My aunt, had she lived, her birthday would have been March 14th. But I got a lot of people that I graduated from high school whose birthday is in thank you, Grandma's Corner. Grandma's Corner, you got to send me a picture of you so I can put you in my video. You can email me at ccfashionismypassion@gmail.com, or you can put it over on the community page. So, yeah. So I was busy this weekend. But, oh, it's in my community tab. Okay, I got to go look. Hey, Meadow, how are you? How you doing, friend? Oh, you March 24th. All right, Deborah Lewis. Happy early birthday. Yeah, you Aries are the best. Yes, you are. My mama is Aries. Of course, you know that. Hey, love Jesus, for real. How are you? I'm about to bake some cookies while I listen to this. I have a sweet tooth. Girl, send them cookies over here. I love a chocolate chip cookie. I ain't never met one that I don't like. Let me tell y'all, speaking of chocolate chip, I know I'm blushing a little bit, but I was on my way to pick Christopher up from school, right? No, you ain't missed nothing, Meadow. So far, it's been real calm. Hopefully, it stay that way. So I was on my way picking Christopher up from school. So you know how you be in traffic. So you driving this way, and then it was a car coming this way. So I was going southbound. They were coming now northbound. So you know it's warm today. So a lot of people had their windows down and everything. Girl, this little young chocolate thing, chocolate tenderoni, baby, when I tell you he was cute. I wasn't even paying him no attention, y'all. He had dreads. He was chocolate as a Hershey bar, girl. And as we were passing each other, as we got close, he looked at me, he winked his eye, girl, and smiled. Teeth was white as snow. Looked like his teeth glistened, like it was a little, and he was young. And when I say young, he probably was in his 30s, maybe his early 40s. I looked over him and I was like, I looked him up and down, and I just smiled. He was cute, baby. I started to bust a illegal U-turn in the middle of the street with traffic coming and follow his ass. Woo! He was fine. Not fine, fine. Fine. Baby! Oh! Yes, Lord, he did. Moist as that chocolate chip cookie, baby. I was like, damn. Girl, he wasn't 20. And if I was flirting with him, so fucking what? I'm human. Shit. He didn't look like you. He didn't look nothing like you. He didn't look nothing like you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. But I'm telling y'all, he was fine. He was not fine. Fine. I was like, damn. I'm like, where are you going? And he he had somebody in the car with him. I think another guy. Girl, that chocolate thing, baby. I love a chocolate ass man, baby. I will eat him up. I was like, where you going? I'm following you. He gonna wink his ass. So he must have been staring at me while I was sitting at the light. One paying him no attention. One paying him no attention. Girl, he winked that eye, baby. I was like, whoo, Lord. He was fine. No, he was passing. We were passing by each other. I was going this way. He was coming this way. You know what I'm saying? But I started to bust a U-turn, illegal U-turn in the middle of the street and go back that way and follow his ass. Chris better be glad I had to get to his school and get, like they say, get in the what they call it, the pickup line or whatever, the carpool line to get him. Girl, if I had to get that parking space over there at that school, baby, I ain't wild. I just like what I like, honey. Ooh, love a chocolate man. I'm like, damn, what's your name? What your mama name is? He was young, but I know he wasn't 20. Then again, hell, he might have been. Who gives a fuck? I don't care how old he was. I just wanted to flirt with him. But he had beautiful hair. He had locks, and they was kind of twisted, and they was hanging down on his shoulders. Girl, I would love to pull on that. Okay, let me calm down. Hey, hey, Angel. Tall and chocolate ain't never hurt nobody. I swear, girl. Baby, I would have ran my hands all through that hair. All through that hair and held on to that hair. He looked like he smelled good. He had on a crisp white shirt. He was driving a nice little car. Girl, I ain't looking to marry nobody. I'm just looking to have some fun. I don't give a damn. I don't even want a relationship. Come over here, get this, and go the fuck home. Don't leave nothing. Don't leave your sock. Don't leave your toothbrush. Don't leave shit. Because I don't want you calling back over here talking about, did I leave something? No. Make sure you get all your shit. Get everything. Because when this shit is over with, I don't want you coming back for nothing. Yes. You know what, Inspired Beauty? I like bald head men too. I love a bald head man. But baby, I would have made an exception for that one there. And if you had seen him, you would have said, I understand what you mean. Girl, I would have unlocked every braid out of that hair. Girl, when I got through, he would have had an afro. They would have said, what happened to your locks? Baby, I would have untied every last one of them braids, honey. Girl, and it's been a while too. Girl, he would have been walking out of there talking about, what happened? I got an afro. He would have had to go get them mugs relocked. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. I'm just saying. Girl, I'm telling you, Angel, man too, girl. But I don't even like a man with locks. Hey, Frank Jones, how are you? Thank you, sweetie. I would have that license plate. Girl, wouldn't that be a good story for a live? Simple life, girl, I know I am trouble, honey. I am. Girl, I'm just saying. I do not even like men with locks. But I'm telling y'all, his smile. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. I hope I see him again. I hope I see him again. Maybe I'll see him tomorrow if I got to go get Chris. Maybe I think I do got to go Chris because Chris stayed after school today and tomorrow. Girl, I hope I got to go get him tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if he was driving to pick some kids up because it's a school. He was driving towards the school. I don't know, but baby, I want to run into him again. And you know, he had beautiful lips. He looked like he smoked no weed. It wasn't no weed coming from the car. Because you know, all these young people that's like in their 30s, 20s, early 40s, you just smell weed coming from the car. It wasn't none of that. He ain't had no weed lips. He was just, oh, he was gorgeous. He was gorgeous. Child, I would have unlocked every lock. He would have left out of there with an afro. He wouldn't have known what the hell happened to his hair. He looked like he the brother that wear them Tims. You know what I mean? You know how they keep their boots on? He looked like one of them. They'll be like, let me step into my shoes so I don't slide on this, so I don't slide on your hardwood floors. I told this guy at work, he always be flirting with me. He's so short. I said, you know what? I couldn't do nothing with you. I said, I can't even sit you. I said, you can't even sit on my bed. And I said, you sit on my bed, your feet will be dangling. I need a man whose feet hit the ground, baby. I don't need you climbing all the way up on my back trying to get to me. No. He be cracking up. That's what I'm saying, Angel. You got to have some traction. You can't be having them falling. Girl, I ain't got no money for nobody to bust their damn head on my floor. I ain't paying for shit. Just come at your own risk. Whoo, hey, Brittany, how are you? Girl, he can go as deep as he want. He can go as deep as he can go and grab these fallopian tubes, ovaries, and my guts if he want to. I don't give a damn. But what you ain't gonna do, I don't need to ask you why you in either. I'm just saying. But don't be slipping and sliding on my floor. I told this same guy at work, I told him, I said, let me tell you something. I said, I don't know, all you men to be talking about, oh, you know, I can't do nothing with her because she a big woman. The only reason why you can't do nothing with a plus size woman because you ain't got the length. And I said, ain't no need for you to go climb no mountain when you ain't got no rope. You can't climb no mountain unless you got the rope to hold on. Come on here, somebody. You know that you're going to come up short. So why you even wasting my goddamn time? And then when I cuss you out, then I got to call you back the next day and apologize. I don't want to do all that. No, I ain't trying. Listen here. I am not trying to be bothered with nobody who ain't got no rope. You know what I got. I don't know what you got, but you know what I got. So why you even ring this doorbell knowing that you can't handle what's about to go down? Because I sure in the hell is going to embarrass you and talk about you. I swear. That's what I'm saying, Brittany. Fist bump. Kimma, you's crazy. Kimma, I'm all for that. But just make sure that you coming with something. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell try to climb a mountain without the proper gear? If you try to climb a mountain without the rope, what's going to happen, y'all? You going to fall, right? You're not going to be able to get to your destination. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody got time for all of that. I ain't got time for all that. Ain't nobody got time to be crossing their legs, trying to hold you in and all of that bullshit. Listen, I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. I did that shit in my 20s, in my 30s. I did that shit, you know, to not hurt motherfuckers' feelings. Now I'm not doing that. Either you gonna come with what you working with or stay your ass at home. Because it's a waste of time. Kimber, you silly. Exactly. We talking about let's do it doggy style. And you know you a chihuahua. You know you a puppy. You ain't ready for this. This for the big dog. You ain't no big dog. Go on back home, little puppy. Go on back home and get you a treat. Because you ain't getting nothing over here. I don't like my time to be wasted. I really don't. Especially when a man is constantly at you. And then you finally decide you going to give him some play. And then they ain't got shit. Boy, Angel, I'm just saying. You got to do the scissor move. You know, where you got to take your leg and put your leg over like this, right? So it look like it's a scissor. Because you got to hold them in. Because if you don't, you ain't going to get nothing. I got to hold you in because you keep slipping out because you ain't got. Girl, I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for that. I do not have the patience for that. We not doing no scissor move. We not. If you ain't blowing no back out over here, stay home. I'm okay with you staying at home. I'd rather for a man to tell me, listen here, I can't handle you. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. But no, all these men to be coming talking about, oh, I know I can handle you. No, the fuck you can't. No, you can't. I got my first baby by Stub. He swear he got it. Angel, I'm just saying. Ain't nobody got time for doing no crisscross. Got to hold you like you. Come on. Come on now. Because see, it's a difference between, you know, I ain't going to say the word, but I'm going to just say this. It's a difference between a pole and a difference between a nugget. You know you ain't got the pole. You know you got a nugget. You know that. You know that. You know that. You know, y'all ever played a match game when you were a kid? What you do? You put all the things face down, right? And then you turn one over, right? And then you go to find the other one. And then if it don't match, you do what? You turn it back over and you turn that one back over. And then the next person go. You turn it over, you turn it over. It's the same way. This and that don't match. See what I'm saying? It's called the match game. It's got to match. I'm not doing no special tricks to help you out. I'm not doing that. Because I don't have nothing fake to take off when we get it in. So, why you coming up short? And I know it's a lot of women to be like, I don't like women. I mean, I don't like men with, you know, that are well endowed. Okay, well, y'all can have him. Some women got it, I think. Some women. That's true. You're right. We have a whole baby to come up out of there. Yes. You said this is an insurance topic tonight. Peppermint Patty and Vina, believe me, they are best there is. I'm just not interested. That's all. I don't know how I got on the topic. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. I need enough to get my back blown out and I need enough that after you gone, that I still feel you there. Okay? Now use your imagination. If you grown, you know what the hell I'm talking about. Hey, K Doctor. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I'm just saying. And then, you know, I've heard men say that they've been with women. I'm not trying to drag them in, but I ain't never been up inside of a vagina, okay? Not even my own. But I've heard men say that they've gotten, you know, with a woman and they did, you know, it wasn't nothing to hold and they just fell in. You know, that ain't good either. Althea said she glad she made her dining room table. Thank you, Tom. Thank you. Hey, Sharon, how are you? Right. No, right. That's what I'm saying, Michael. That's what I'm saying. So I understand, you know, men get the short end of the stick too with some women. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just nothing. And now, so here's my question, because you're a man, Michael. When I hear men say that, I'm just curious to know what happened that she has no walls there. Is it because she had a lot of babies or because she been ran through? I don't know. I'm just curious. Hey, Marie from France. Hey, girl. How far are you from London? My cousin lives in London. I know she said to fly from London to Paris. She said it's a 4 hour, a 2 hour flight, something like that. Yes, thank you for reminding now. Thank you. You said y'all said both, K Doctor, and I can't read your name, but you said Jay. I'm just gonna call you Lagore. So it's from both, from having too many babies and being ran through. Whew. And that's not forget the ones. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't watch a lot, okay, but I do and have watched PORN, right? And what about these women whose vajayjays look like chitlins? It's all out of place and all out of what's up with that? Look look like to see my man naked. I don't want to see him walking in the room looking like he got a hairy pearl. In my experiences, they have multiple sex partners. Lastly, sex at an early age. I never thought about that. Good point. Yeah, I've heard that, K Doctor. I heard that when it get wet, that it's just like it ain't nothing there. That's bad. But also, what I want to ask you all is that um no, my hair is relaxed. It's relaxed. I don't get a perm that often. I have very soft, curly, fine hair, so I don't need a relaxer that often. Which I'm glad about because I don't have thick hair. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. Childbirth. That's what we were saying. But this color is by MAC. I don't have it with me. It's called Ruby True by MAC. My guess is they may be using some toys or going around town a lot and getting. I don't think toys do that as much as the real thing. You know what I'm saying? I think our anatomy was designed to bounce back after babies. We were literally born to do that. This is true. The difference is when there is a C-section, the hormone that makes your snapback isn't released. I had a C-section. I only had one, but you're welcome. All right, all right. You're welcome. From my understanding, I know a female, her friend got to arguing. He said he was trying to play with her and slipped in one. So like the fisting? Oh, that's crazy. No, I don't think toys do that so much. Wow. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that fisting thing. I've seen it being done, and yeah, you can do all kinds of exercises to do that. Though what they call Kegels or Kegels or whatever. Hey, Miss Pleasantly Plump. Miss Pleasantly Plump, I need you to send me a picture. Send me a picture, girl. It is. I don't understand how that's pleasurable. You know what I'm saying? The fisting. I don't understand how that's I don't like none of that. I don't like to be choked. I don't like to be spit on, especially when they be going down deep spitting. Listen here, let's get some nice lubes or whatever, whatever. I don't like all that. I don't. Yeah, it can be painful. I would think. Even when you go to the gynecologist, they don't do that. Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. Yeah, that is. It's very kinky. But I also heard, and I don't know how true this is, but I also heard that sometimes it can be hereditary with women. Um, like some women have like a more tilted cervix than other women. So I've heard that. I don't know. All right, Althena, don't log off. Don't log off. Don't log off. You look like you have a lot of male friends, just a good person. I do have a lot of male friends, and they are exactly that, friends. Ain't nothing, ain't nothing shaking, ain't nothing getting, we ain't getting down at all. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like all that. Don't spit on me. That I do not like that. I do not. Right, exactly. For like rapper Ti. Yeah, I'm not into that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment about the jacket, the hair. Thank you. I don't know how we got on it, Adam, but we did get on it. But are you uncomfortable? Because we don't want to make you uncomfortable. No, there's no kids on this live, baby. There's no kids on this app. Not on my live. I don't know if you read my title. My live is not made for kids. So if you worried about that, you on the wrong live. In my title, I specifically said this is an adult only live. This live is for 18-year-olds and older. There are no kids allowed. Because I don't know what we might talk about. I swear, you girl, Aunt Esther, I swear we gonna move some furniture in the room if you do that. Oh, you 22? Okay, cool. You saw what the live said. Hey, Cindy. Yeah, it's no kids. And I specifically did that so that they can't put an age restriction on the live. That's why I said I wrote that. And since I've been writing that, I haven't got one. That don't mean that I won't, but I haven't got one. Exactly, Athena. Exactly. They should be doing homework. Oh, right. That's how I got on it about the fine chocolate man with the sexy dreads. Right. What kind of advice do you want? I do give out advice. What you trying to spill? Foreplay is important. Yes, that's true, Michael. A woman's body is like a fine instrument. Yes, Lord. I'm a musician, so I strum the area of complete pleasure like I'm playing a guitar. All right now. You need to go teach some men that. I always said that men that are musicians and men that can dance are probably very good lovers. I've always said that. Always. That's interesting because you prove my point. I was with a woman one time. She just wanted the blank. She loved it better. She would shake like she's getting shot. Well, let me say something to you about that. A lot of women do not have orgasms by penetration, but only by clitoral stimulation. So that's probably why, you know, if you were in that area, around that area, just there, that's probably why she wanted that more than the other. So some women will never have experienced an orgasm with full penetration. So that could be the reason. I did make a card chat today. It haven't uploaded yet, but I did. You said I guess I'm a harp. Yeah, good thing you do have a soft touch. Okay, Michael put it down, baby. There's no kids in this. I'm not gonna say it again. There's no kids in this live. I have put on there no children. If y'all don't read the title, read the title. The title is there. Yes, yes. And that's why you have to find a partner who is willing to make sure you get yours before they get theirs, because a man is going to get his regardless. But if he's not interested in satisfying you first to make sure you're there, that's a selfish ass man. He's all about himself. You addicted to the secret habit, if you know what I mean. Now, how do I overcome this? I've done now 2 times a day for the past month. Okay, let me figure this out. I kind of know what you're talking about, but I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, the donor made a post for his birthday. Of course he did. The lying motherfucker put up a post on Facebook. Lying bitch. No, he did. I feel you. I feel you, Inspired Beauty. But see, I'm like this. I have no problem with them eating at the buffet. But after that, after after them eating at the buffet, I need the finale. You know, but like I said, every woman is different. You said, what if she gets hers and then want to stop? Well, she's selfish. You know what I'm saying? Then that's selfish. It's kind of like a therapy session, but not kind of like a therapy session. Thank you, user. Thank you for the compliment for the hair. I just said, if she gets hers and she wants to stop, then she's not interested in pleasing you. Thank you, K Doctor. Thank you. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, when you are with someone, whether you married, not married, whatever your situation is, whatever y'all doing, I want to make sure that I'm pleasing you as well as you pleasing me. So it's not all about me, and it shouldn't be all about you. That's all I'm saying. And if the other person not concerned about what you getting or what you not getting, or whether you satisfied or not satisfied, you shouldn't be with that person intimately. Yeah, I got to have that, Inspired Beauty. I've got to have that. I got to. See, and the reason why I got to is because I love pickle. I absolutely love pickle. I love it. And that's the only reason why I fuck with a man. That's why I could never be a lesbian. I don't want a woman to put nothing strap on. I need the real deal. I need that vein. I need that curve, that hook, whatever you want to call it, in the pickle. I love pickle. So it's not just enough for that. I need everything to come with the hamburger. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is. When I talk about the ebony corn, if I go into a relationship, I still want to watch some and have my session for myself, but I feel my heart is wrong. Aunt Esther said she don't want no hook. Um, I don't think. Hey Velvet, hey, y'all are cracking me up. Um, I don't know how to answer that. I would say this: if that's what if that's what you like, hey, you know, I don't think it's wrong. I don't think anything is wrong when it comes to yourself. Sometimes, this is just the honest truth. Sometimes your partner just can't. They can't give you everything that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they can. Sometimes they can. Well, see, here's the thing. Sometimes you can't tell people, even if you when you're in a relationship. I feel like this. What you do for your body, what you do with your body on your in your private moment is between that's your private moment. You know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell a man if I get married or I'm in a relationship? Who am I to tell him, you wrong if you do that because you with me? I don't listen here. When everybody leave each other, you take your pickle with you and I take my peach with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have no control over what you do. Just like I ain't standing there with you when you holding your pickle to use to put it in the jar, back in the jar, or when you take it out the jar to pee. I ain't with you. Well, let me tell you something. If the women that you are with get mad because you do that, they're very insecure women. Because why, as a woman, would I get mad at you for you watching that? What does that got to do with me? What does that got to do with me? Again, if it feels like an insult to them, they have some type of insecurities that they dealing with. Because it has nothing to do with them. Nothing. And I ain't getting ready to, listen, we can watch it together. You can watch it on your own time. I can watch it on my own time. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I've been in many, many relationships with men who put it down and I still watched it. So it had nothing to do with them. You know what I'm saying? Why am I going to be insecure about you watching that? I know it's so many men that I've been with that say, oh yeah, I watch porn here and there, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, right. It's Miss Cece. I just don't understand why you would be uncomfortable with that. Right, exactly. It's almost $5 here in Chicago for gas because of this war. This is just my opinion. Everybody don't have to agree with me, but I think that there's other things. I think you have to, in relationships, you have to pick your battles, what you really want to be mad at a person about in regards to some things. You understand what I'm saying? You got to pick your battles. Almost $5. Yes, Tony. Yes. It had went down a lot. But here in Chicago the other day, I put gas in my car and I put the mid-grade and it was $4 and some. That's true. It's Miss Cece. You're right. Yes, I know, Dr. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I'm just gonna call you Dr. P. No pun intended. But but yeah, it's that it is. And I just don't understand how they think we supposed to be able to live with all of this shit going up. How are we supposed to be able to pay our bills, put this gas in the car? Everything is going up. I got my water bill the other day. It's over $100. Why is my water bill that high? I ain't put no water on the grass. My light bill is still high. My gas bill is still high. Groceries are high. I ain't even went to the grocery store. Tony, I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know what we gonna do, baby. Exactly. But ain't nobody gonna stop him. Ain't nobody. And I thought that when you went to war, you supposed to go to the Congress and stuff and talk about it. He just went on and did this, and he didn't run this by nobody. I agree with you, Maddo. I agree. Yes, everything is going up, Christine Johnson. Yes, but your pay. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. I'm almost at 22,000. I'm at 21,900 and something. So I appreciate you all. Right. He bypassed them. Did he or did he not, Tony? Did he just bypass them and do what the hell he wanted to do? Because I woke up in the middle of the night, thought I was having a fucking nightmare when I saw him on TV. Because I sleep with my TV on. Well, see, I don't think it's disrespectful, but if she finds it disrespectful, then that's something you all got to discuss. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to discuss that. You said, what? Now that I see 22K is a lot, though. What that mean? I don't know. I don't know who checks them. I don't know how he can do that and not have went through the proper channels. Ain't nothing going down, Velvet. Nothing. Nothing. And I'm tired, y'all. I'm just tired. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. It's just like, how are we supposed to survive in this country? You know? He just does what he wants to do. Thank you, Meadow, for telling them to like the live and to subscribe. Because they let him practically do whatever he wants. He do whatever he want. He say whatever he want. You know what I'm saying? It's no repercussions for nothing. I'm just at the point. That's like, I make good money, but it's almost like I'm at the point where I can't hardly even, I can't even pay. I can pay my bills, but it's like some shit is just behind. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't pay everything. I just can't. Paycheck to paycheck. Yep. We talking about Trump. We talking about how somebody asked how much was the gas in Chicago, because I live in Chicago. And I said it's almost up to $5 a gallon. And that's how we got on. The reason why is because of this war that we're in with Iran. There's been 7 American soldiers that have been killed so far. Y'all, please go out and vote. Please. My son is a registered voter. He went last week and they registered him to vote. No accountability, no. And it's not like we asking for a handout. No, of course, no, we're not, Tony. We're not asking for a handout. But what we are asking for, things to be affordable so that we can live. How are we in almost 2027? We in 2026. How are we almost close to 2027? And you got people struggling and you got people that are so poor in this country. And I'm not talking about the homeless. I'm not talking about the people that's living in the shelter. Them too. But I'm talking about the everyday working American where there's a 2-income household. Some people got kids and some don't, and they struggling. Thank you, Meadow, for letting me know how long I've been on here. Right. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We work and we worried about money. Yeah, exactly. So much for the businessman. Yep. Damn, it's $5 a gallon of gas. It's crazy expensive. It is. Everybody's struggling, on their way to struggling. Yep. Yep. What's 8? Your gas is 8, Michael? Here in the UK, 1 in 5 households go without food for a month. I can believe that, Adam. I can believe that. It's the same way in the United States, if not worse. I heard that. I heard that. Oh, my God, y'all. I can't deal with that if they bring the draft back. Because I got a son that's just turned 18. Y'all, I'm going to have to go to jail because I don't want my baby going to war. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. My mother was just talking about that the other day. He ain't sent us shit. I'm a one household income. Girl, I can't say much because I'm unemployed, but I can't imagine working for a month straight just to give it all back out. That's basically what you're doing. Food is terrible. You're right. Hey, Bernetta, how are you? Yeah, girl, I came on early due to daylight savings time. No, you are not the only one feeling like this, Tony. I make good money. And I'm a one-income household, too, and I have a child. And, you know, he's going on prom and graduation and all of that. And I was laying in bed this morning praying, asking God for a financial blessing. I got my income taxes back, and I still got some money there. But I paid the mortgage today, and I had to pay this money, you know, for that garage door opener. It was $500, almost $500 to $600, because I had to pay for the thing, and then I had to pay the man, and then I had other bills to pay. Then Chris' birthday came, and it's just, oh, yeah, medical care is through the roof. Yep, yep, yep. Everything. It's just terrible. Girl, we gonna have to we would have to hide him because my I don't I girl, I couldn't deal with that if they made my baby go to the war. Yeah, I struggled for years. Yeah, she went early. He talking about the draft because his kids don't have to go. Exactly. Exactly. Fat motherfucker. And we tried and tried to tell people not to vote for him. But this country, I ain't gonna even go there. Meadow, I don't blame you. I would go to Canada too. Yeah, that it's just I'm gonna have to. If that was, hey Devin, how are you? Cece, what time is it out there in Arizona? We don't change the hours. Yeah, that's right. You all sure don't. I forgot. It's 6:12 here. You see, it's still light out. If it was, if so, we lost an hour. I wish they would leave this shit alone here because I'm fucked up for real. If they do bring draft back, like 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 they are saying, tell your son that he's gay and transgender, he won't go to war because unfortunately, if you're a part of the rainbow flag, they don't look at you as a person. That's true. Oh, it's 4 o'clock there. It's hot too, isn't it, Bernetta? I heard it was warm. I didn't think about that either. Right, send him to Vietnam for what? Exactly, Pamela. Exactly. You said the draft is voluntary now if you're 18? Oh, I thought it was not voluntary. Hey KP, how are you? You said there's not going to be a draft. I pray that it isn't. You said no, transgender. I hate how we are the only part I hate we are the only part of the world who changes the time. I know, I'm sick of this bullshit. Everyone else's time never changes but ours. Why? Exactly. Leave it the fuck alone. I wish they would leave it alone. September is when the draft starts. Yeah, I saw that she lost. Yeah, that was very hard to believe. Very. I'm doing good. Thank you. You know, this is why I tell you all and why I always try to read from these spiritual books for you all, because you can get depressed so quickly when you think about all this shit. A lot of people understand, see what war is really like, for the rich to get richer and for the poor to get pushed aside. Yes. I'm from Chicago. Where are you from? I'm glad winter gone though, but it's rainy all this week. Same here. Heard last night. For the record, the rainbow flag community are human beings with feelings, and they deserve to have the same equal rights. Yes, they do, as straight people, period. Absolutely. Hey, Angel. What you say? Hey, says Chris does have a heart problem, so he will be excluded from the draft. Oh, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you. You're right, Angel. He does. He does have a heart problem. Yep. Hey, from Paris. My cousin lives in London. She hasn't been to Paris yet, but she said it's like a two-hour flight to Paris from London. We do the stupid daylight saving here. Girl, it's so damn stupid. It's so, they keep on saying that they're going to leave it alone. But I bet you don't. They don't. Trump needs to take his orange face on the front line. Yes, he does. And you see, when they did the draft, he came up with some bullshit ass lie. He ain't never been to the service. That's true, Adam. Tell Chris, don't worry. Trump is going to take his place. She loves living in London. Yeah, she likes it. I'm going to try to go next summer and take Christopher. We're going to go for a week. Yeah, I want to go to London. Go out there and see her. That's the plan. That's the plan. He ain't did shit. He did nothing with daylight saving time and nothing else that he lied about. His daddy told me he had bad feet. I just put out a post. Here it is. There are long lines for funerals, long lines at the Red Club, but no long lines for voting. That facts. Hey, from Alabama. Hey, Lauren. How you doing, sweetheart? Hey, Wanda. How are you? Hey, Brown Beauty World. How are you? How you doing? Hey, is it Delisa? So Divine. I see you all the time. They make it the law if the war. Oh, Chris bringing me some chicken, y'all. Thank you. No, I know, right? Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. My mama trying to take these. I got them from TJ Maxx. Yeah, I'll tell him you said hi, Bernetta. He went back in the house. I don't want my baby to go either. You new to my channel? Okay, I hope you like it and I hope you subscribe. The man is trying to rename an elementary school in New Jersey after him. Yeah, he's the president. Yeah, the president. Yeah, it's some chicken and fries. I'm glowing today. Girl, thank you. Thank you. Right before I came out here, I put some powder on my face. Girl, I was so greasy, you could have fried chicken on my face. I'm telling you. Hey, Josephine. How are you, sis? He'll be and ate that up. When I go in there, it won't be nothing. I mean, we cannot forget it was Trump that strikes the tunnels of ISIS when the first got into the whole house. Yeah. Hey, Joe. How are you? Thank you, Brittany. Oh, any old bag of the fire fried. I know, right? I love ketchup on my fries, which he did not put on. Thank you, KP. Thank you. Thank you, Wanda. I appreciate you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I've been good, Joe. How you been? You'll take the fries? You said it looks good, Adam. I think it's 3 pieces of chicken. She made some little chicken wings. Metal, you so greedy. Like Chris, all you boys, you young men are so greedy. You said chicken here looks like microwave food? Oh, no. Hey, Josephine. Oh, that's good. His grandson to be saved because of his epilepsy. Yeah. Chris, too, for his heart. You make catfish? Ooh, I bet that's good with some hot sauce on it. Yeah, me too, Velvet. I ain't never tried Old Bay on my chicken. I like barbecue sauce on my fries too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to obey on the chicken. Right, seeing Trump, whatever her name is, and Barron. I'm gonna be ripped back real quick. It's getting hot and I need some water. Okay, Meadow. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I never knew that, Althena. I never knew to put obey on chicken, salads, and veggies. I never knew that because I put it on my seafood. Yeah, I bet that fish was good. You said red fish? Yeah. I don't know, y'all. I'm just trying to keep us all prayed up because I'm telling y'all, it's so depressing. I don't know about y'all, but some days I don't want to get out of bed. I just don't want to. I just don't want to face the world because it's always something. And what about Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy Guthrie? They ain't found this woman yet. What is going on? My mom is feeling better. She's still walking around slow, but she doing better. Yeah, thanks for the tip, Althena. I don't know either, but he get away with everything, RJ, everything. But what do y'all think happened to the lady, really and truly? Because I'm sad about that. Yeah, Athena, you right. We gonna make it. You right. It's just depressing. It's been 40. It's been a month. She's went missing February 1st, and it's March past March. It's a month. You put slap your mama in your soup, really? I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. Why they can't find her. You right, Tim. You right. You right. I am a warrior, and we and all of us and came through hard times, and we made it. You know. Oh, thank you. I'll tell her, Meadow. She'll be blushing. I've been afraid since a child of war. Do you think they will send bombs here? That's my fear. Well, China and Russia is helping Iran. That's how much they can't stand Trump. And Trump's fat ass put out the red carpet for Putin, and look what Putin doing to him. So I don't know. You think it's someone Nancy knew? I think so too. It's weird. He's going to jail for war crimes. Girl, I hope you're right. He need to go to jail for something. He know he raped that 13-year-old. He need to go to jail for something. Yeah, we was just talking about that, Athena. What the hell is that about? 10 shots with an AR-15. What is that about? She gone, I believe. No ransom. I believe she gone too. And it's just sad. I feel bad for the family. I hope to God she's still alive, but I don't know. I know. You think they took her to Mexico to do what though, Tammy? She's 85. What they gonna do with an 85-year-old woman? That's true, Althena. We all need to vent to each other. And this is why I do this channel. So that we have a safe place. You know what I'm saying? So we can talk. And so far, we haven't had no trolls. Have y'all noticed that? We got 74 people that are viewing and 76 thumbs up. And we ain't had no trolls. That's a first. Maybe I need to come on earlier from now on. Because seem like when I come on later, all like they say, all the freaks come out at night. I don't know. Or it's Monday. Maybe a lot of people still trying to unwind from the weekend. I don't know. I will definitely tell her, Metal, no bombs will ever come here. Don't worry about that, y'all. I hope you right. I believe you though. New York will be first. Oh no. Hey Sunstar, how are you? The lady is deceased. I'm sorry to say. Oh, I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, you right, Meadow. People are crazy. You right. Yeah, you only had to hire one person. They found out the lady was from Michigan and wanna be rapper. She was stalking Rihanna and they gave her whole ID. Oh my God. See, even the stars ain't safe. You said New York City would be the first one to attack. Mm. Thank you, Velvet, for that introduction. I like that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's 80 thumbs up and 69 people here. I appreciate that. I don't know, y'all. It's just it's getting. I hate to eat in front of y'all, but I'm hungry. Yeah, you right, Brittany. Mm-mm-mm. I just pray to God that that it just don't happen. I just pray to God. I just don't understand. Can y'all please explain why are we in this war? My Monday was great, Sunstar. Thank you, Althena. You sweet. I'm almost at 22K. Yeah, I just don't know the reason. I just don't know the reason. I can't figure it out. His fat ass won't ever look like no damn hero. He need to go sit the fuck down somewhere. Oh, because he wants the oil? Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah, it's always about money and oil. You're right. You're right. It's sad, y'all. It's sad. Anything y'all want to talk about other than this before we get off? I truly have enjoyed this live. I hope this ain't one that they put an age restriction on. Because all the ones that I really enjoy, that I want people to watch, they put an age restriction on. Cece, we're eating the same thing out of the same type of paper plates. You must get those. Yep, from Sam's. Yep. Get these plates from Sam's. You girl, you absolutely right. Isn't that something? Iran is the second biggest controller of oil. Same reason we snatched the Venezuela presidents. Laughing out loud. Yeah, what's happening with that? Who the hell goes over to another country and snatch somebody, kidnap them? I ain't never heard of no bullshit like that. Some of y'all older than me. Have y'all ever heard of that? That was crazy. I heard that Iran been threatening the U.S. for years. I don't know how much about politics. Yeah, I don't know. That it could be. Did you hear about them betting about when the war was going to start? No. I want to talk about the lippy you wearing that never smears. This is MAC, M-A-C. The name of this is Ruby True. Ruby True. If you ever, there's the other one is in, this is a MAC, meaning that when you put it on, I don't have it out here with me. I should have brought it out because people always ask about this lipstick. When you put it on, it's wet, but it dries down to this. They have another one called Ruby Woo. And Ruby Woo is in like a lipstick thing, and it's a dry lipstick. It's a matted lipstick. I wear Ruby Woo, and this is new by MAC. It's called Ruby True. RUBYTRUE by MAC. You can go on MAC cosmetic website. They need to make me an ambassador for their lipsticks, because I wear most of all of their lipsticks. But if you go on MAC, their website, MAC Cosmetics, go under where it say lipsticks, and it'll tell you, and you'll see it. You said world peace. I know, right? Yeah, I'm going to work tomorrow. Yes, Kathy, I'm praying with you. I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving yet. I'm good. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Hopefully your risky talking from earlier won't do it for you, Cece. Hey, Demerk the Greatest. How are you from Miami Beach, Florida? I'm jealous because I know you got good weather. And they locked up the feds in Brooklyn. Okay, I'm reading the comments. Hey, from Detroit, Michigan, Sly Foxy 11. He already had the 2 nephews of the Venezuela presidents. Wow. No, my mother made them. Yeah, they are good. Yeah, get it. It's by MAC, MAC Cosmetics. You can go online, and it's called Ruby True. You will like it. I wear it all the time. I'm almost out of it again. And it ain't no cheap lipstick. It's about $23, I think. Hey, Mike Turner, how are you? Ruby True by MAC. I'm writing it down. I'm darker than you, but I think it might pop with my complexion. Oh, it definitely will pop with your complexion. Definitely. Let me tell you something about a red lippy. A red lippy looks good on dark-skinned women because it does bring out your color. I love to see a bright red lipstick on a dark-skinned woman. It's going to look beautiful. And when you get it, take a picture and put it on the community page or email me. I would love to see you in that. Yes, Ruby True. You miss Fashion Fair's chocolate raspberry? I never had that, Brown Beauty. Demerk, you didn't see us saying hi to you? Yeah, I'd be depressed every day. My life been messed up since he became president. RJ, that's a lot of people. And that's sad, isn't it? No, I don't need a husband. I need some money. I have the MAC over the taupe, and I don't like the color on me. Really? Yeah, I went to work today. Yep, I went sleepy as a fuck because we lost that hour. Looking crazy last night when I did that video on Facebook. I'm like, I'm wide awake. Yeah, Fashion Fair was the lick back in the day, baby. If you didn't wear Fashion Fair, you wasn't popping. Hey, Stacy from South Florida. Hey, Grim. Oh, you still here? You listening and laughing? See, you make a girl want to wear some red lipstick. Baby, go ahead and wear it, honey. I love red lipstick. Red is my favorite color. Y'all know I wear them all. Black, purple, blue, red, green. I wear all of them. All of them. Is Fashion Fair even in exist? Are they still in exist? Are they still around? Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Alyssa, I responded to your email. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Good to see you too. MAC is great quality though. $23 is reasonable. Yeah, it is. It is. I think it's about 20 some bucks. I'm not for certain, but I think it is. I don't even look at the price no more because I know I'm going to buy it, so that's it. You know, I know I'm going to buy it. Now, I'm going to tell you, I don't wear MAC foundation anymore because it's too heavy. And it's real, to me, it's so oily. So I wear the foundation that I wear is Benefit, and I really, really like it. I really like it. It gets a little oily. I can't wear Juvia's Place. I've tried Juvia's Place. I like Juvia's Place products, but I don't like their foundation. I have their powder, Sweet Honey, but I don't like their foundation. It just, the color, it don't look right on me. And I've tried 2 different colors. I don't like it. I don't wear lipstick, but you making me wanting to try it. I'm darker complexion. Try it. Try it. Try it. Don't be afraid to step out of your box. And let me tell you something. As a good influencer, a fashion influencer, which when I am, if I'm influencing you to want to try it, I'm doing my job. That's what being a good content creator, influencer is about. To get people, not necessarily to spend money, but to try things that they would not normally try. So try it. Try it. I want you all to send me pictures. I know it's going to look good on you. I know it's going to look good. Don't be afraid to try it. Thank you for sending me the 100. Thank you. What the hell is this coming up? Oh, it's for them. Oh, okay. I know. It done fucked all of us up. No, they ain't doing the demons. They sleep, girl. Yeah, I don't need no husband. I need some money. Hey, Nikki, how you doing? You still have your magnetic fashion from 1993? Wow. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Yeah, I responded back to you, Alyssa. I'm catching up with the comments. You're welcome. I try to come on live 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not always in that order, but I try. CC, the one you're wearing prior was really dark, deep red. I think you said it. Yeah, that was by Juvia's Place too. I love Juvia's Place lipstick. I just can't wear the foundation. I love their liquid blushes. I love their eyeshadow palettes. Just can't do that foundation. Laura Mercier, Estee Lauder, and Fenty are my fave foundations. Okay. Try Benefit, Althena. Try Benefit. What you mean you young? You can't spell her last name. Your live has reached 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, good. Black Radiance. I've heard Black Radiance is really good, Vicky. I've never tried it, though. I've been depressed since my grandson passed, and then when he elected, that was it. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know your grandson passed. I am so sorry. You have my deepest condolences. Yeah, I can do that. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something, Athena. I don't really have a skincare regimen. I just wash my face with, I have very, very sensitive skin. So I have to be really careful about putting a lot of different products on my skin. I just wash my face with Cetaphil soap and moisturizer. That's it. You see, every time you log in, I'm schooling you. I know that's right. Where's the money? Yeah, who the hell? I need a husband. I need no damn husband. I don't want that problem. Thank you. Thank you for saying my hair look beautiful, Dean. Really, Nikki? Yeah, I like Juvia's Place. Yep, I like that. Vicky, I find Juvia's Place. You can go online to Juvia's, type in Juvia's Place in your Google Safari. Just type in Juvia's Place. Just make sure you got the right spelling. And their website will come up. And you can also find their products in Ulta Beauty. And I'm not sure if Sephora carries their products, but I know Ulta Beauty and online. Yeah. Who makes benefit? I think it is benefit who makes benefit, if I'm not mistaken. I wear a benefit eyebrow pencil. I wear a benefit eyeliner on top of my eyelid. I wear benefit foundation. It's light, it's not heavy, it matched my skin. That's what I have on now. Um I just like it so much better. I like it so much better than MAC foundation and Juvia's Place. I Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me? Okay, everybody's saying yes. Yeah, I got a phone call. That's why you were calling me. Okay, okay. Everybody's saying yes. Thank you, thank you. I missed a lot of you all's comments and I was trying to respond to them. You said I'm tearing these fries up. Girl, I'm hungry. Thank you for saying that, Alyssa. Thank you. I got 98 thumbs up. I ain't never had that many thumbs up. That was Christopher's sister calling me. Y'all said she busy eating chicken. I hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, I feel you, Athena, on that. Yeah, you're going to have to tell me how to put it back on the do not disturb again. Elijah, you can't, that's great that you want us to be in line with Jesus, but we don't know everybody's religious affiliation. So we have to be careful when we do that. Okay, I'm glad everything is good. Okay, thank you, Meadow. What was your question, Pleasantly Plump? Chris has a sister. Yes, Chris has a sister. Yes, he has a sister, not by me, but his sperm donor had a child when I met him. She was 16 or 17. So she's 34 now, 35. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment about the lipstick. Christine, I'm a Christian too, but I don't know everybody's Christian what everybody's faith is. So I try to stay away from that out of respect. You know what I'm saying? I talk about Jesus in my life, but I don't try to, if by me talking about Jesus, hopefully somebody will want to come to Jesus and get saved. But I don't, my channel is not about that. It's not about that. Hey Brian, how you doing? Thank you for the compliment. Oh, you're welcome, Meadow. But yeah, he has a sister. She's 34. She the same age as my nephew. I think she's 34. She has 4 children. She had a baby when I met her. She was 16. She had a baby when she was 16. He's 20 or 21 now. He was 4. Um, yeah. So yeah, he has a sister. And she sent him $300 to go on his prom for his prom. And she's calling me, and I don't feel like being on the phone with nobody right now. I'm on the phone with you all, but that's it. But no, I don't feel like talking. Because she got some issues, you all, and it's not her fault. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. She's got a drinking problem, so I don't know if she's drunk or not. And you can't get off the phone with her. She goes on and on and on, and I'm like, what do you want to talk? What do you want to talk to me about? You know what I'm saying? And when she calls Chris, I'm like, call, and talk to him. I don't. Uh-uh. He has a great relationship with her. He does. He has a great relationship with her. She loves him. I mean, she loves him because she has other siblings through her mom, but she doesn't have a brother. She has all sisters. So this is her one and only. That's why when the fat, funky bastard wrote on Facebook yesterday, to my one and only son, I want to wish him a happy birthday. Fuck you. Not y'all. Him. You fat, funky, sloppy bastard. To my one and only son. Yeah, your one and only son that you ain't never did shit for. Ooh, y'all, I can't stand that motherfucker. Ooh. Yeah, I can think of a lot of them, Meadow. To my one and only son. Fat, funky bastard. I can't stand him. Whew. Yes. Yes. He took his sister, who's my Facebook friend. She put up several posts about Christopher yesterday, turning 18. This motherfucker had the nerve to share what she wrote to his page and then write on top, to my one and only son, happy 18th birthday. Daddy loves you or some bullshit. Meadow, I sent him a text And I'm trying to send a text through this other number. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. I sent him a text, and I don't know if he has me blocked or not. I said, you wrote on Facebook to your one and only son, and you ain't never wished him a happy birthday for 18 years? I said, you really? I said, you ain't shit. I said some other stuff. Didn't even send him a card. Let me tell you something. Yeah, it's for show. That's all it's for. It's just for show. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back, Althena. That's all it is. I'm amazed how people like to showboat on Facebook. Although Christopher is not talking to him, he should have found a way to still send him something. That's true. You have, Meadow. Yes, it brings my boil to a max too. And Meadow, let me tell you something, Meadow. I've done more for Chris than you've done, and most people. You understand what I'm saying? I've done the most, and he ain't did shit. That's why it just. Yes. I know, Bernetta. I know. But it's just. Melissa, you said if I had Facebook, I would have commented. It's a shame after 18 years, all you can provide is a happy birthday post. Right. His name on Facebook is Mac, Macgee. I have him blocked on Facebook. So I have 2 other Facebook accounts, but because I have him blocked on my main account, I can't find him on Facebook. And from what I think his page is private, so you can't even get on there and make a comment. You can't see the post. So if your blood is boiling, Meadow, imagine how my blood is boiling. That I had a child. And what I was saying in the video earlier today was that, he has disrespected my mother so much. When I gave birth to Christopher in the hospital room, I was in the hospital room, and I gave birth to him. He had the nerve to come up to the hospital and be mad. That my mother wouldn't give him a hug. So when he left out the hospital room, he called me, my sister, and my mother a bunch of bitches. The nurse came in because she said when he came out, said he was mad, said he was cussing. She came in and said, "Are you all okay?" I cannot tell you how many times he has called my mother a bitch. My mama ain't never did nothing to him. Nothing. My mama ain't never did nothing to him. The only thing my mama did to him was tell him after I gave birth to Christopher, she told him, do not call my phone no more to say nothing to Sherelle. He gonna tell my mama, I'm trying to be cool. What the fuck you mean you trying to be cool? Because he tried to kill me once. So I guess he was trying to tell us that he was trying to be cool, or he might do something. Bitch, my father said, bring it. My father said, I'm old and he said, I don't give a fuck about going to jail. Yes, he has called my mother bitch, so many bitches. He has called my mother, and I have never, even after his mama, y'all gonna see it in my video. I was saying his mother cussed at me and went off on me. This last time when he didn't show up, I never have disrespected his mother. Never. Even when he called my mama a bitch, more than once, I have never said, yeah, your mama a bitch too. Never. And he had the nerve this last time that he talked to Christopher gonna say, how your grandma doing? Motherfucker, don't ask about my mother. Don't ask about my mother. Yes, he has called my mother bitches numerous times. Numerous. Yeah, your bitch ass mama. Your mama ain't nothing but a fucking bitch. Your mama this, your mama that. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. No, he don't disrespect his mama, Velvet. Oh, no. Oh, no, baby. He worshiped the ground she walk on. No, ma'am. And when he has got it up in his body with his mama has put him on the ground. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He do not disrespect his mother. His mama don't play that bullshit. But the point I'm trying to make is that you have disrespected my mother numerous times. You know what I'm saying? And you got the audacity to write some bullshit on Facebook about my one and only son when my mama has stepped in and my daddy has stepped in. My mama and daddy both has been this boy father. I couldn't have made it if I didn't have my mother and father. That's the honest to God truth. I mean, I would have made it, but it would have been hard. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I will not regret if I'm approaching you in the street. What the fuck are you talking about? Here come the dumbass shit. I don't know what you talking about. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. But he has disrespected my mother so many times, you know. And then, like I said, he has the audacity to write a post about him. And he's never done anything for him. In 18 years, he has never bought a pack of Pampers. But you want to flex for Facebook. Oh, yeah, the dummies are awake now. I don't know what the fuck he or she or it was talking about. So I just hid the fucking comment. I don't know what the fuck she talking about. I hope I never meet you in the street either. I definitely would cross the street. Yeah, thank God for my grandparents. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, it definitely is a it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's what time is it? It's almost 7 o'clock. Didn't I say the freaks come out at night? Now you see I came on early. It's been peaceful. It's close to 7 o'clock. Here they come out the fucking woodworks. Here they come about the trenches of the fucking graves with this bullshit. There we go with another one. There we go with another one. Here they come. Here come all the crackhead babies. Here come all the crackheads. Here come the crack babies. Yep, it's close to 7 o'clock, Jewel. That's why. When I was on here earlier, y'all, we didn't have that. But it's close to 7 o'clock. And I said, I'm going to go on early today to see what the difference is. When you come on later, you get the crackheads. Yeah, my parents were excellent. They were excellent. They helped a lot. And I thank God for my mother and my father because they helped. You know, and I would have made it had I not had my mother and father. But I thank God that I did. It would have been a struggle because he didn't do nothing. This man has been mad at me because I dumped him when I found out I was pregnant. I kicked him out of my apartment. I was 4 months pregnant, morning sickness and all. I drug all the rest of his shit down 3 flights of fucking steps with my mama and my sister and dumped that shit on his uncle's porch that live over here by my mama. Get the fuck on. Then he come calling me, screaming and hollering, where's my hat set? Where's my hat set? I left my hats. And this is why I tell y'all, from 2007, it is 2026, I have never, ever live with another man, and I would never live with another man. I will not. I don't want to get married. I don't want nobody living with me. Get the fuck on. I don't. Go ahead and write it. I don't care. You know, Meadow, I don't care. Thank you, Althena. He took me through some hell. Do you hear me? He tried to kill me twice. One time with a machete. It is trauma. Oh, I definitely had some trauma behind him. I definitely did. But let me tell you what, pretty KD. I knew that I didn't want to be with him no more. And I got that motherfucker out my apartment. And when I got, he used to stalk me when I was pregnant. When I got him out of my apartment, I never looked back. I never looked back. A machete. Yes, he tried to kill me with a machete. Yes. Yes. Y'all would have never known who was CC Fashion is my passion, because I wouldn't be here. Yeah. Girl, I love my peace of mind. I don't want to live with nobody. Thank you so much, Lennox. Pepper, Peer Pink, thank you. He's still mad. You're right. He's still mad. And this is why he never did nothing for his son. Because he's still mad. I don't give a fuck. What happened? Why you had that person, Meadow? I didn't see that comment. Jewel, let me tell you something. I didn't know that I was that strong. But when I tell you I was determined to get that motherfucker out my apartment, my mama said when he left up out of there, she said, my mama told me, she said, when he left, she said, what did she say? That sad part is she, oh, I'm glad you deleted that. I told y'all it's 7 o'clock. It's 7 o'clock. It's 7:02. So y'all know they coming, right? But let me tell you, my mama said when he left, she said your whole face changed. She said it was a whole, she said you were so peaceful. She said the peace came back in your face. I went the whole year I was pregnant with Christopher. I wasn't with no man. I didn't have sex with no man. I didn't have sex with somebody until Christopher was 2. You know what I'm saying? It was almost like 2 or 3 years before I was intimate with another person. And he turned out to be a jerk too. Almost every man I've been with has been a jerk. Thank you for saying I was a brave woman. I appreciate that. Yeah, he a fucking bum. And he's still a fucking bum. He almost 60 fucking years old. And he's still a motherfucking bum. Bum ass ninja. Right, exactly, Brittany. But you know what? See, the thing is, Brittany, he thought he had one. He thought, oh, she pregnant. She pregnant by me. She gonna stay with me. She can't do this alone. Bullshit. Bullshit. I found out August 4th I was pregnant. Before August 31st, he was the fuck up out of there. I never looked back. I never went back. I never called him to try to get with him. None of that. None of that. The times we did talk, he was trying to get over there. Well, I was trying to see you today. See me? You'll never get your ass back up in here, and I can't get rid of you. The fuck? Yeah, that's why he's still suffering. Yes, you're right. Sad when they are that old and still a bum. You right. Hey, Tamika Adams. Sister Strength, you right, baby. Thank you, Meadow. Thank you. Thank you, Brittany. I'm telling you, I pray to God. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. Yep. And you know what? Kimma, when Christopher was a baby and we went to court, child support court, the judge asked me why I didn't want him to have visitation. And I told her why. And I told her, I said, I have the police report. All of them. She was like, oh. I said, he can see his son if he has supervision. You know. So she told him what to do. He never went and did it. He never went and did it. So he called himself punishing him. And you would have thought that he would have got over it. But you know what? I'm going to tell y'all this, and I ain't told y'all this before, and this ain't no braggadocious shit. I'm hard to forget. I'm hard to forget. And obviously hard to get over. Because he still want me. Because the last time he texted me when him and Chris got into it, he sent me a text talking about, well, I guess you won because he don't want to have nothing to do with me, blah blah blah. And then in the next sentence, and he said something about me being naked on the internet or something. I said, oh, you watch me on the internet. I said, I'm so glad you do. I said, I know you wish you had this again. You ain't never had another woman like me. And I know that for a fact. Even the bitch that he married that told me, don't call my husband her old country looking ass. He never had nothing like me. He never had nothing before me like me. And he ain't never had nothing like me after me. And then he says in the text, I still love you. Bitch, go die. Go die. And I wrote back, I never loved you. I said, isn't that obvious? Yeah, he watches my YouTube videos. How else would he know? What else would he know? He probably ain't jacked off. He probably got all kinds of white spots on his motherfucking walls from cum shots hitting the wall. Remembering what it was. And he wasn't good in bed. He had a nice tool, but he wasn't good in bed. And he wasn't good in bed because he's an alcoholic. And I'm going to tell you this too. I can't fuck you if you always making me mad. I hope he is watching. That's why I make those videos. I hope he watching. I hope he watching. He's a bitch ass nigga. That's what the fuck he is. He ain't shit. He ain't shit. He ain't gonna make no comment, but he watching though. And I'm glad he watches. I'm glad he watches. Because let me tell you, I'm hard to forget. And I say that to you all because every motherfucker comes back. Because if I was a bitch ass woman or I was a nothing ass woman, you wouldn't come back to me. You wouldn't keep coming back. He want to be with me right now. He wish. He gonna die wishing because it'll never happen. I will die before I lay with that motherfucker. I don't even want to hear his voice. His voice irritates me. When he was talking on the phone with Christopher, I had to go in my bedroom and close the door. I can't even hear his voice without being triggered. I never liked him. I never liked him. No, I never liked him. I used him to get over somebody else. I cared about him. When I first got with him, he was real, real nice. Because that's how narcissists are. You know what I'm saying? He was real, real nice. But then the more he was coming over, he was spending the night, and he was there, he became more and more comfortable. He thought my shit was his shit. He didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have shit. I was never in love. I never loved him. I never wanted him like that. But I was stupid and immature. And see, that's why you got to be careful what kind of game you playing. Because whatever game you playing with somebody, the shit will fucking backfire. I used him to get over somebody else that I had been in love with for 14 years. But my heart was never in that. Never. But I could have grown to love him if he was treating me really, really good. Do you all understand what I'm saying? But it was never no love. It was never I'm in love. It was never that. Never. So when he lived with me and he was doing the things he was doing to me, I had become afraid of him and didn't know how to get rid of him. You know? Yes, absolutely, Velvet. Absolutely. And I would never do that shit again. Never. Never. Yeah, he's a narcissist. Yes, yes. He was all nice and shit. Yes, yes, yes. He was real nice. We had a snowstorm. He caught the bus over to my apartment and dug me out of a parking spot because I lived on an apartment and I would park on the street. And we had a huge snowstorm. Came over there and dug me out. That motherfucker knew all along I'm gonna try to get up in her apartment because he was living with his mama. He was living with his mama. He was barely living there because she had her man that she had been living with for years, and that grown ass man was like, he a grown man. He need to get the fuck on. He need to go. So he was looking for a spot. This is what I'm telling you all. Men know when you lonely, when you got low self-esteem, when you desperate, when you ain't. That's why stop talking so much. So he was like, oh, she just got out of a relationship. She this, she that, she's vulnerable. Yeah, let me weave my way into this apartment. He came up in my apartment. My apartment was big, 2-bedroom apartment, all this space, huge. He was like, shit, I'm getting up in here. And he did exactly that because I was stupid. Because I was stupid. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. So that was my fault. And I take full responsibility of that. But we were together a year and I got pregnant. Matter of fact, we weren't even together a year, y'all. I met him in January. By August, the summer, I was pregnant. We were not even together a year. Yep, yep, yep. Exactly. I think that don't talk, don't. Mm-mm. You don't never let a man know the trauma that you have experienced from another man. Not only will he throw it in your face, but he will then think that I can do the same because she's weak. She's weak. Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Velvet. So the good thing that came out of that was Chris. And I wouldn't trade Chris for nobody. I just hate that he has the sperm donor that he has. But I wouldn't trade him for nothing. So although it wasn't the way in which it wasn't the way in which I wanted it to be, but I got something good out of it. I didn't get nothing good from him, but I got something good out of it, and that's my son. You know. Yeah, Chris is a true blessing. A blessing from God. And this is why I go overboard for Christopher because I still I don't have as much guilt as I used to. I told you all I'm gonna put that video up. I used to cry every birthday. Every birthday I would cry. I would cry because I felt so guilty. You know what I'm saying? I felt so guilty that he didn't have a father, an active participant parent, other parent in his life. I don't feel that guilt anymore. I don't feel that. And I ask God to help me with that because my choice or me getting with him, not knowing how he was, I felt out he was an alcoholic. I felt out he was on drugs. You know, people say, oh, well, smoking weed, that's not on drugs. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Anytime you got to get high every day, you are a drug addict. I don't give a fuck what it is. You're a drug addict. That's the truth. Exactly, Althena. Yes. Right. Right. Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, Meadow. And you know what? I raised Christopher so well because I poured into Christopher. You know what I'm saying? I spent the time and I did the work. But I'm telling you all, that's why you got to stay a mystery to these men. So, I know that I messed up, but I forgave myself. I started to love me again. You understand what I'm saying? Because I didn't love myself very much. When I first had Christopher, I was struggling in so many ways. I was struggling with depression. I was struggling with postpartum depression. When I first found out I was pregnant, I was very depressed. And the depression was causing the morning sickness to be even worse than what it was. When I stopped stressing and stopped being depressed, I stopped having the morning sickness. I never threw up, but I always felt very, very close, like I was just going to just be, just lose it. But a woman told me at work, she said, listen here. She said, you need to stop being depressed. She said, because that baby feels everything you feel. And you don't want this baby to come out dysfunctional, or you don't want this to become, you're having a hollering baby. You don't want this baby to come out and have nothing wrong with it, That's true, Althena. You're right. But see, it's comments like when people say, oh, you got to choose better. You need to choose better. And I hate comments like that, because the simple fact is that it's a lot of bad people out here in the world. And just like he get on Facebook and lie and act like he this great father to all these people on his Facebook page that don't know the real story behind his ass. Just like he fake. That's how men and women do. They fake punk you. Women come in sheep's clothing too. It's a lot of good brothers out here that are hooked up with some women that they like, what the fuck? It's a lot of bad women out here. That is true, Metal. That's why I just said, don't nobody come with no instruction manual. Thank you, Velvet. Thank you. But see, people always want to blame the woman for a man being fucked up. They always want to blame a woman. Yeah, Jewel, they always, it's some women out here that have been with, it's some men that got with some women, and they be like, what the fuck did I get with? I know some men that have been drugged. Women have dragged them. They're a good man. They good fathers. They don't want the woman. She do all kinds of shit. You got some women out here that's some motherfuckers. That's true, Althena. You on point, baby. Yes. I know some men who have been through some shit with some women. I'm like, damn. Metal, I share my story so that I can help another woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help another woman not be in the same situation I was. I was in an abusive relationship with him. I was abused physically, mentally, verbally. When he pulled out that machete and told me that he would kill me, and I was pregnant, early part of my pregnancy, and told me that he would cut me up into little pieces. All because I wouldn't let him take my car. He had never been driven my car. He's a motherfucker. I didn't even know the machete was in my closet. He pulled out a machete and was stalking me after I put his ass out. Thank you, Althena. I appreciate you. Yeah, this motherfucker, let me tell y'all, he was high when he pulled the machete out. I don't even think he remembered that he did it, and I'm not taking up for him. But let me tell you something. I got the fuck up out of there. Because, see, my grandparents had been murdered, savagely murdered. And my grandmother I heard my grandmother's voice telling me to leave. She said, you leave. He left out the door. And I threw some stuff in a bag, and I got the fuck out of there. I left my cats behind. I had 4 cats at the time. And I prayed and said, God, please don't let him do nothing to my animals when I come back to my apartment. Please don't let him do nothing to my animals. Now I'm gonna tell you something about him. He loved animals. He loved my cats. There was one cat named Reese. She hated his ass. That should have been a fucking clear fucking sign from day one. She hated him. She never would go to him. The other ones would go to him. He would clean out their litter boxes. He would cook. He would do a lot of stuff, right? Not trying to make it seem like he was the worst person from day one to day end. He wasn't. But when I came back, he didn't do nothing to the cats. But he was begging me. And so I had to play him real cool, right? So I waited. I waited until, you know, I could get him out of there and I could change the fucking locks. And I had the police come. I got an order of protection right then and there. And see, it ain't like now you got to go before a judge and you got to write all this paperwork. I didn't have to do all that. I told him I was pregnant. And the police came. They came twice. They did the police report. I couldn't get he wouldn't give me my keys back. So I had to change the locks on the door down. I had to go over there and bother my landlord and tell her what was going on. I was so embarrassed. She changed the tumbler. My mother told her, she said, Miss Jones, she said, I will pay for you to change that lock and I will pay for the keys, whatever it is, I will pay. I just need her to be safe. So my landlord did it. My mama paid her to change the lock. She had to give all the tenants that was in the building, it wasn't that many of us, she had to change the lock and then give each tenant a new key. And then she changed the locks. I had a locksmith come and we paid for him to change the locks on my apartment door. And that's why I tell you all, I will never live with nobody else. Never. Never. Because people act like they cool with you. They act like they good. They act like, everything is going good. And then when shit go awry, you can't get rid of them. I will never live with nobody. Never. Oh, thank you, Althena. You are so sweet. And I hope that it does, Jewel. I hope that my story does help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Brown Beauty said, I'm a child of a domestic violence survivor. Yeah. Yeah. And I don't know if you all see how these women, that men have thrown things in their face and burnt their face up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff he could have did. But I think that a lot of things that he didn't do to me was because of his mother, and also because my father told him that he would kill him. My father told him. He said, I don't give a fuck about going to jail. And a lot of stuff that I thought my father didn't know, my father actually did know. You know what I'm saying? He did know. And so, just talking about it, and I don't have no issue talking about it because it's just the truth. Of course, he's lied to his family and said it didn't happen like that and all of that and all that. No, I have not talked to Priscilla, but she made a comment on the video that I put up. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. She made a comment on that video, but she hasn't been over here on the live. Yeah, she came on that video and said something. That video that I put up with the tribute to you all, because I put her picture up and she made a comment. So I hope she's good. Yeah, she made a comment on that. But she hasn't been here in the live, but I hope she's okay too. I hope she dropped that loser that she got, because he a loser. And she's pretty. She is really pretty. Not that looks have anything to do with you taking abuse or not taking abuse or being mistreated. You all know what I'm saying. But he a loser. I hope she's okay too. Brown Beauty, I did get your pic. You are beautiful as well. Yes, you are. Yes. Cece, it's a blessing to give your testimony because looking at you now, no one would ever believe what you've been. Yeah, I went through a lot. You know, I went through a lot, and I had never in my life, Angel, experienced abuse like that from somebody, and so I didn't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, girl, I had all kinds of bruises on my body from him shaking me and throwing me up against the wall. You know, didn't even know that I had the bruises until I wore a sundress and got out the car and went to the bank to deposit some money into the bank. And my niece told my mother, my niece was in the car, my niece said to my mother, "Did you see all those bruises on Sherelle's back?" And my mother was like, "No." And she said she got a bunch of bruises on her back. He choked me more than once, you know. But the thing with the machete, Angel, was the thing. That was the thing. You know, that was the thing. And he just, like I said, yeah, I have been through a lot. But you know what? That's why y'all always hear me giving God honor, glory, and praise. You know what I'm saying? Because not only have I been through a lot, I've been through a lot with men, period. But not just, you know, not just with him. He was the worst of the worst. Except for the other guy who keyed my car, called this mental health place, act like I was crazy, and I had this little child, could have got my child taken away from me. Oh, he another one. But I've had so much trauma in my life. You know, I've had my grandparents to be murdered, you know, at the hand of another family member, their child. He savagely murdered. It's coming up, this May is coming up 40 years because I was 16 when it happened. I've been through that. My god sister, after that, many years after that, she was murdered. Then my cousins through marriage, 3 of them was murdered. The 17-year-old was dating another 17-year-old. He came to her apartment and with a machete stabbed her in the hallway, and my cousin go to the door to see what's going on because she hears some ruckus, and he pushes my cousin back, kills my cousin, and then goes into my little cousin's bedroom and my 8-year-old cousin and killed her. He killed all 3 of them. Not to mention the murder that I witnessed when I was 8 years old at a park. My mother was a Girl Scout leader, and the man across the street was mad that the field house man who ran the field house, that he was abusing the one of the Girl Scouts. This was one of the Girl Scouts that was in my mother's Girl Scout troop. This little girl's mom and dad were married, and the dad was abusing her, and he came to the field house and shot the man outside, and my mother is standing up I was a brownie, conducting the meeting, and she sees him get shot down. My mother pushes all of us into the bathroom. He knew we was in that bathroom. Then the wife gets out the car. She was pregnant. They had 5 kids. She was pregnant, and one of the 4 kids was across the park, this big park. They hear the gunshots. She tries to run in the field house. He runs after her. He kills her right in the field house. We in the bathroom hearing him popping, just pumping bullets into her. We had to walk past all of that. I was 8 years old. I never forgot that. And then many years later, my grandparents are murdered. Savagely murdered. My mother's mother and my mother's stepfather. So I've been through a lot, but it's only by the grace of God. It's only by the grace of God that I can say that he is good to me. It's only by his grace and his mercy. You understand what I'm saying? It's only by his grace and his mercy. And so although I've had a lot of tragic things to happen to me, God has never, ever left me. It's been hard. It's been painful. But God said, I will never leave you, nor will I forsake you. And I know that, and I believe that, you know. And so with that, although I've had a lot of things that has happened to me, can't nobody steal my joy. Can't nobody steal what God has given me. God done put a joy deep down inside of me that can't no man touch. Even when people have tried to steal my joy, even when Anthony has tried to steal my joy, even when he has did this and he has did that to me and said and lied on me and talked about me and said this and said that about me, he can't steal my joy. You can't steal my joy, because when he told me recently about what I did, he said, you this, you that. I said, I know I'm a lot of things, but I ain't you. And that's something to be thankful to God about. And see, people don't like you when you don't need them. People don't like you when you can say, I got Jesus and that's enough. I don't need you. See, because I prayed to God a long time ago when I first found out I was pregnant. First of all, I was embarrassed and I was ashamed because I wasn't married. Okay, that was the first thing. The second thing, I was embarrassed and ashamed I was pregnant about somebody like him. But God told me to stop looking at man and look onto him. He said, you focusing too much on Anthony and what Anthony can do for you, but you ain't turned to me and asked me what I can do for you. I gave you this baby for a reason. I'm blessing you through this baby for a reason. And don't look to Anthony to bless you. Don't look to Anthony to be your source, but look unto me, because I am your source. I am your provider. I will give you everything that you need if you just trust me. And that's what I did. And that's why 18 years that I've been on this journey, my son ain't never carjacked nobody in Chicago. My son ain't in no gang. My son don't do drugs. My son ain't got no one of y'all daughters pregnant. He ain't got one of y'all daughters. He ain't gave one of y'all daughters no venereal disease. My son got baptized, went down in the water and gave his life to Christ, because I have been the example. I have made the sacrifice. I have put men on the back burner. I have put relationship on the back burner, because the word of God told me this is what I called you to do, and this is what I need you to do. Don't look to man. Don't look to Anthony. I know the circumstances on how you got this baby, but I gave you this baby. Because remember when you was 19 years old, when the doctors told you, not one doctor, not two doctors, not three doctors, not four doctors, but 5 doctors told you would never conceive. You would never conceive. You would never give birth. But look what I have done. Look what I have done. I know the circumstances around your conception, but I'm still in charge. I'm still the head of your life. And I'm going to make sure that you have everything that you need. Don't worry about Anthony. I got him. But I got you right now in this time. And so I just want you all to know that I'm a living, walking testimony. I may have had a lot of things happen to me, but God has never, ever, ever, ever left me. Do you all understand me? Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it was rough. But glory be to God, I made it. I made it. And that's why I'm always giving God glory and praise, because I know who he is in my life. I don't try to push him off on nobody else. I just tell you what he did for me. I just tell you what he did for me. And so I had to stop focusing on Anthony. And I had to lean and trust on God and ask God to walk with me and be with me on this journey. And he did exactly that. And sometimes even your circumstances of how things may have happened may not be the way the world say that you should have did it. It may not be the perfect way. It might not be the way that you ought to did it. But it's God's way. Because nothing happens to you by happen chance. Everything that happens to you, God allows it to happen. And he allowed things to happen in your life so that you can put your trust in him. So when you're going through something, don't look at God and ask God, why are you putting me through this? Ask God, God, will you be with me? Will you walk with me while I go through it? Because I know anything that you bring me to, you will bring me through. Come on here, somebody. Come on. So I just had to say that. Yes, he will. He'll do it every time. And I'm sorry I missed y'all comments. I was on the road. Thank you, Sunstar. Thank you. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you. Amen, Angel. Amen. So, people look at me and they say, I don't know how you did this, or I don't know how you did that, and I don't know how you got through this, and I don't know how you overcame that. And I say to people, because you don't know the God I serve. You don't know the God that loves me. You don't know the God that has poured into me. You don't know the God who has said, I'll be with you to the end of time. You don't know the God that has whispered in my ear and told me, I love you more than anybody can ever love you. I love you more than any man. I love you more than anybody love you. I know your mother loved you. I knew your father loved you. I know your sister loved you, and your friends love you, and your family love you. But I love you more than anybody. And you got to lean on me, and you got to trust me. You can't keep looking for man to show up in your life, because I'm going to show up and I'm going to show out, and I'm going to show you what I can do for you. And he's done that, and he's been faithful. See, people are not faithful. People come and go. A man ain't faithful. A woman ain't faithful. But God is faithful all the time. If you trust and believe in him, he will show you what he will do for you. And I know I cuss and all this, but I know who God is. I know who God is, because he has showed up in my life. He has showed up. And you can't be worried about what somebody ain't doing, or what somebody should have done, or what somebody ain't doing. Because people going to be people. People going to disappoint you. People going to tell you that they'll be there for you. And people don't. And people have every good intention of doing so. But they got their own lives. They got their own thing going on. And so when you need somebody to talk to, sit down and talk to God. Talk to him like you talk to me. Talk to him like you talk to your friends. Because he already know what's going on with you. He just waiting for you to come to him and talk to him. You don't have to, I'm not telling you to, don't disrespect him, but talk to him and say, God, I need you. God, I don't know what to do. God, I'm confused. You got to talk to him. And Victoria, let me say this to you, sweetheart. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that, because when we lose somebody to murder or to something tragically, you do ask God, like, what's going on? I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes God is not going to always give us the answers and the reasons, but you got to trust him in everything. And that's why you got to have a real relationship with him. You can't have this sometime relationship. I sometimes want God today. I want God. I don't know why I don't have the air on. I'm sweating. I want God today. I want God tomorrow. I want God sometimes. You got to want God all the time. Because our ways are not his ways, and we don't know what plan God has for anybody. We don't know why God takes some and leaves some. I believe that God takes some people whatever way he takes them, because he has set them. That's maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what maybe it was supposed to happen that way. But he takes the, I hear people say, he always takes the good people. Yeah, because the people that ain't good, he trying to give them an opportunity to get it together so they can make it into heaven and not go to hell. And Victoria, I hope that Listening to me does make you want to get to know him. That's part of me being an influencer. It's not to influence you to to have a relationship with God. I'm just telling you, your life will be better if you have him than not have him. Your life is better when you got certain things in your life that make your life easier. If you go and get a brand new car and it's got a remote starter on it, and when it's hot and when it's cold, you can click that button. It makes your life easier. That's what it's like to have Jesus. When you have Jesus in your life, life is easier. Life is easier. Don't mean some trials and tribulations ain't gonna come. Of course they are, because that's the way life is. But that's why you got to stay prayed up, and you got to stay close to him, and you got to walk this walk with him. And sometimes you're going to have to walk the walk alone, but go on and walk it, because you're never alone if you got Jesus. You're never alone if you got Jesus. And you got to know that if I walk this walk alone, and some people leave me because I'm not what they want me to be, or they don't like the fact that I'm walking with Jesus. And I may lose some people, but you will never lose God, because God will restore everything that you lost. If those people leave, that means that them people weren't supposed to be there. God will send a new friend. He'll send a new husband. He'll send a new wife. He will restore everything that you lost. Because God don't want you to be unhappy. He don't want you to be sad. He don't want you to be depressed. He wants to give you desires of your heart. But the only way you can get the desires of your heart is that you got to believe that he's the only one that can supply it. It's not in man. It's not in man. Yes, absolutely, Angel. Absolutely. So if I encourage you to know who God is and get to know him, all you got to do is pick up your Bible. Pick up your Bible and start reading. And then find you a church home that has a Sunday school and a Bible class that you can learn about who God is. Find you a good church home. Ask God to lead you and send you to the right place of worship that will be befitting to what you need from him. That's true. Some people only come into your life for a reason. That's absolutely true. I know we started out talking about other things or whatever, but, you know, I just want you all to know that he's real. And that if you've never experienced him, it's a wonderful thing when you do. And when you do, then you will know what I'm talking about. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. It's a little bit of everything over here. We talk about everything, and you might get a little of everything, So just so y'all know that when y'all subscribe, I get on here, I cuss a lot. Okay, I do. And I cuss. I'm trying to do better with that, but I've been cussing a long time. But sometimes I just feel it's necessary with some people. I just feel it's necessary. Right, right. And see, you got to reach for him even when you don't need him. You got to reach for God when everything is calm and smooth and ain't it's nothing chaotic. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't reach, you got to reach for him every day. Because let me tell you something, baby. When it's going good, a storm is around the corner. And that's why you got to stay prayed up, because you don't know when it's coming. We don't never know when a storm is coming, but we got to be prepared. We got to seal every crack in our house. So what? So no water will get in. And you got to seal every crack of your body so the devil don't seep in. Exactly. Exactly, Angel. Exactly. I just thank God that he spared my life. You know what I'm saying? I just thank God that he spared my life. That he put that angel of protection around me. And that was my grandmother that I believe he sent that night that he was trying to kill me with that machete? My grandmother, when he walked out the door, I don't know if he took the machete with him or not. But my grandmother, I heard my grandmother. I hadn't heard my grandmother's voice in over 30 some years. My grandmother said, "Get out of there. Get out of there, baby. You know what happened to me. Get out of there." That was her. I heard her voice. And I said, okay. And I got to getting, and I got out of there. You know, and I thank God that, like I told you all, I don't like him. I can't stand him and all the things that I've said about him, right? But I thank God that he spared my life. And it's sad that Chris does not have the relationship that he has desired or he is seeking. But like I told him, I said, let me explain something to you. I said, what you seeking is for something from somebody on earth. But seek God in all things, and he'll be there for you. I said, it doesn't matter your circumstances on how you got here. Your life is to be a reflection of you. God is supposed to get the glory out of your life. It don't matter who got you here and who was the vessels who brought you here. Your life belongs to God. Just like God sent you down here, you going back to him. So you are brought to earth to do a good thing, a new thing. Maybe you're going to be the one that's going to discover a cure for cancer or a cure for AIDS or something else. I don't know. Only God knows. I said that too, Alyssa. I said that too. Yep, I said that too. He's never cared nothing about Christopher. Never. Yeah, Chris is gonna be amazing. He is. He is. And Chris' life is not about me and it's not about Anthony, but it's more to the glory of God. And that's how I look at it. Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad that it touched you. I am. God bless you too. And you are amazing as well. And you're going to be all right. And if I can encourage you and keep encouraging you and give you some, tell you there's a lot of books and Ross, a lot of inspirational books, you can start there. You can start there. But you're going to be all right because God loves you. He loves you more than anybody. Anybody. And it's okay if some days, you don't reach for him. But when you think about him, reach for him because he's waiting on you. He's waiting on you. He never leaves us. We leave him. But he's always there. It's up to us to choose him. He don't force nobody to choose him. He just stays right there until you're ready. That's all. He don't never leave. He don't never leave. Even when you in your craziness and in your sinning and your whatever, not just you, all of us. Even when we doing all the things, God said, okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. Because some kind of way, she going to hear about me. And you got on this live and you heard about him. And that's what it's about. God shows up in so many different ways. We don't even know how he coming. Because that's the kind of God he is. He's a mystery. But he's good all the time. He ain't going to never just show up and pop up on you unannounced and put you in a trick bag. If he pop up on you unannounced, he coming because he got something good for you. That's the kind of God he is. Why would a God who has created us and loves us to eternity, why would he want to hurt us? So even when bad things are happening around us or things are happening to us, remember this. It's happening. It's what's happening. But it's not the joy that he puts down inside of us. Because things happen. And when things happen, things move on. And things move this way and things move on that way. It's something that happened. But it's not the extent of who we are. Remember that. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, Nick Technics is on here. Hey, Nick Technics. I started watching her video and fell asleep, Nick Techniques. I was starting to watch it last night. I had been up for hours. And then as soon as I started watching your video, I started to fall asleep. I got all the way to the last dress with the black, with the split on the side. So I'm going to go back and watch it tonight. You shouldn't have such a relaxing, calming voice. Hey, Brenda. It's 128 thumbs up. That's good. And 86 people. 84 people. Yeah, it's 7:50. So have I been on here 2 hours? I think I have. It's hard to tell with this number up here. Oh, good. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Yay! All right, Victoria. I hope to see you again real soon. So, yeah, you all, I hope my video, I think my video has uploaded my Monday card chat. So, I'm going to put it up. Nick Techniques. Did you see the video that I dedicated to the YouTube subscribers? Go watch that video. Go watch that video. Ooh, that sounds good, Denisha. You said, might as well make it 3 hours. Girl, if I didn't have to go to work tomorrow, I would stay on here for 3 hours. But, child, I got to go to work. Y'all know I got to go make them donuts tomorrow. Hey, there go Priscilla. There's Priscilla, you guys. There she is. Hey, girl, we was just talking about you. They was asking Brittany, and somebody else was saying they was hoping that you were okay. There she is, y'all. There go Priscilla. Yeah, Nick Techniques, go check that out. Priscilla, what's going on? How you doing? How you feeling? Hey, Barney. How you feeling? Yeah. Tell us real quick, what's happening with your situation? Yeah, we hoping that you're doing okay. Okay. Priscilla, what's happening with you and that man? I'm just going to come out and ask you. What's happening with you and that man? Thank you for hiding him. Thank you. I don't feel like cussing nobody out. I'm just going to ask her. Forget the elephant in the room. What's happening with you and that man? Nothing much, just trying to get me a job. Okay. I'm just saying. Y'all beating all around the bush. Oh, that's nice. Did you spend time with your mama? Okay, it is. What's happening with that man? I'm just going to ask. Priscilla, I know it's easier said than done. You haven't dumped him yet? Is he the one that's in that picture with you? Did you put him on my community page? I cut him out when I put you up on the video. Hope you don't mind. But I ain't want his picture in there if that's him and he treating you bad. Oh, wow, Bonnie, I'm sorry. Oh, wow. We praying. You said Cece keeping us straight. Priscilla, what you say? Wait a minute. That was him in that picture? Okay, well, I cut him out the picture because I'm not putting him on my video if he ain't treating you. If that's the man that don't treat you right. I didn't want him in there. Priscilla, you said that was my friend from back in the day. Oh, okay. All right, so you haven't broke up with him? Bonnie, I am praying for you. You've been going through, baby. I'm praying for you. Bonnie, is there any way you can email me at ccfashionismypassion at gmail.com? I'd like to get some information from you if you can email me. No, that was my ex from back in the day. Okay. So, Priscilla, what's going on with you and this guy that you was telling us about? What have you decided to do about that situation? Bonnie, email me. CC's Fashion is my passion at gmail.com. Yes, I did, Bonnie. I finally got it fixed, baby. Yes. Finally. Spent $500 almost getting it fixed. Can y'all throw up some, I don't know, can y'all put up some pink hearts for Bonnie? Put some pink hearts. Can we do that collectively to send her some love? In my younger days, I decided to leave him alone and move on. What you mean? No, we asking. Yes, that's it. CC Fashion is my passion at gmail.com. Yes, please email me. Bonnie said, no man, no man. In the video, I had to put some men in there, Bonnie, because, there's a lot of men that support this channel. I would not have gotten as far as I have if I hadn't put them, if men, because it was a man's channel. RJ, you said she didn't leave, that's why she quiet. Yeah, I'm asking, what is going on with you and him? Thank y'all for putting the pink hearts up. Bonnie, we putting the pink hearts to show you love and support from all of us. Yes, Bonnie, I want you to email me because I want to get some information from you. Thank y'all for the pink hearts. Bonnie, the pink hearts are from you collectively. That's our way of showing you love and let you know we praying for you. Where is Priscilla at? Brittany, you are hilarious. I mean, if you still with him, you still with him. It is what it is. Only you can know when you sick of dealing with that. I just wanted to know where you all stand. Are y'all still doing the same thing? Have you moved on? Excuse me. Like, what are you doing? What y'all doing? What has a blessing now? Mine broke. Some people, if they don't have someone else to replace them, they not leaving. Shit, not me. I ain't got to have nobody. You think she left? Okay, maybe so. Maybe she felt pressured. That wasn't my intent. But I mean, she gave us a whole rundown. Oh, you think she's typing? See, I can't see that. Thank you for the floating heart. Thank you. I'm praying for you, Priscilla. Hopefully one day you realize that you are the prize. Period. I agree. I agree. He said, look at this way. Just thank God you had the money to fix it. That's true, Bonnie. Thank you. Right. You right. And that's why I'm gonna stop complaining, because I did have the money to fix it. So you're right. You see the hearts, Bonnie? Yeah, that's for you, baby. Maybe so. I'm gonna give her a little time before I get off of here because it's 8 o'clock and I got to go home. And I was just trying to find out before I got off here because it is 8 o'clock. It's time for me to go. Thank you all so much for liking the live. It's 135 thumbs up. I ain't never had this many thumbs up. And it's 68 views. Got a little bit left. Wait a minute, what did Jules say? Oh, okay, maybe. Laughing at Bonnie. Right, you're absolutely right, RJ. If she is embarrassed, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. If she don't want to tell us, it's okay. I mean, but she shared it with us, so I wanted to know if she was still if she's still with him. I know it's not hard. It's hard to let people go, but I don't know. You're welcome, Bonnie. I don't want to. I don't want to make her feel bad, but we all have been embarrassed by one of these mugs. I've been embarrassed for 18 years. I was embarrassed after I got pregnant. I was embarrassed before that. I never took him around my family. Yeah, but that's just all I'm gonna say is, Priscilla, I know it's easier said than done for us because we can tell you this and we can tell you that, and we did give you some good advice the last time. But when oh, here she is. She said, I just told him how I feel about the situation. He claimed he's going to do better, but I just don't trust him. He claimed he loves me, but he has a funny way of showing it though. Okay, so if you don't trust him and you don't believe him, what's your plan? Hey Dorcas, how are you? What's your plan? Okay, Alyssa, I'll see you on the next live on Wednesday, okay? Yeah, I'll see you on the next one, baby. Thank you. And Alyssa, go read my email. Yep, that you already said it. Okay, thank you. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go. But we was trying to talk to Priscilla before we got off of here. What you say, Meadow? Yeah, that's some good advice. Hey, Mike, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I really don't know yet. My situation is so complex. Because you live with him, right? Do you all live together? So is that why it's complex? Pretty much, Brittany. That's exactly what he's doing. Because, see, he's a narcissist and he wants to keep her exactly where he got her. He don't want her to go nowhere. He don't want her to be done with him. Because, see, he can't do better than what he already had. What he have is a jewel. What he have is a jewel. And he knows that. But he don't want nobody else to get what he has because he wants to keep her right where he got her. You know, he's a narcissist. I'm telling you, that's narcissist. That's narcissist behavior. What I talk about all the time. He ain't gonna change. If he ain't did better in all this time, he ain't gonna do better. Oh, you all don't live together. Well, that's good. That's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. If you don't live together, that's good. That's really, really good. Well, I'm just gonna say this. When you're ready to let go, you will let go. But know this: you can never fully have what God. You can never fully experience who God has for you if you keep holding on to something that is dark. You gotta want to walk into the light, even if you alone. You got to, because God has somebody for you, but He can't get to you because you still holding on to something that is not for you. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it, when to do it, or when you should do it. Only you know your situation, and only you know what you want to do and what you need to do. But God has something bigger and better for you, and it ain't Him. He has wasted enough of your time and your life. That's right, RJ. That's all she can do at this point. That's right. You the prize, period. And he knows that. He knows that. See, narcissists never want you to get strength. They never want you to leave them. Never. Yeah. And we your friends too. And we telling you the same thing. Priscilla, he don't want to lose you. He knows what he has. He knows who you are and what you are. And that you are a dime. He can't do no better than you. You're it. You're the last hooray for him. He don't want you to move on. He don't. And you got to find somewhere deep down inside of you to say, I'm done. I'm done. Yeah, she is thinking about it because she know what she wants and she know what she don't want. And she know what she deserve and what she don't deserve. You know yourself better than anybody. I agree, Brittany. I agree. But you know what? Some women, they just, they just can't, what are you talking about? She's a cheater. Who the fuck are you talking about? That's true, Brown Beauty. Yes. Yes, that's true, Jewel. That's true. I know I've been there myself, so I can relate. I can relate. And that's why I have empathy and sympathy. That's why I have both for her. Because I know how that is. I know how that is. But she will get there. She will get there. She will get there. But we're going to keep praying for you. I'm just not strong. I wish I were, but I'm going to keep praying and trusting God for strength. Well, you know what, Priscilla? I understand that. I really and truly do. I do. I understand that. And that's an honest answer. And because that's an honest answer, I respect that. And I respect you for just being honest. You understand what I'm saying? I just respect you for that. But I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to keep praying for strength. I'm going to keep praying that God gives you the strength. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to keep praying. You are never the prize, nor are you the gift. You're neither. And if you are the prize and the gift, then you got a vagina. And you like for somebody to bend you over. Any man that said he is the prize and the gift, you on the down low. Period. Period. Yeah, but you know what? She's got to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? She just said she's not strong enough. And you can't make somebody be strong that's not strong. She's got to get that strength. Hey, Daphne Doris. Any man that gets on any woman's live stream as a man and say he is a prize and he is a gift, he is a down low man. He like the same thing you like. He like to be bent over like you like to be bent over. Okay? So any man that says that, ladies, he's on the down low. Run. That's a man who likes his salad tossed and not by you. No man says that. No man. Has it been 3 hours? Oh, Lord. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go. We're going to come back on here on Wednesday. Join me Wednesday. If y'all don't see me Wednesday, then something happened. But I plan to be back on here Wednesday, okay? Yes, he will, Jewel. That's the truth. Amen. Please do. I'm just weak, so weak and really sick of him, though I keep letting him go, and he just keep coming back. Priscilla, he keeps coming back because you keep allowing him to come back. If you cut him off where he can't come back, if you don't even block him and he call you and you ignore his phone calls and don't answer him, if when he see that you are serious, he will go away and he might come back again. But the only reason why he keep coming back is because you keep allowing it. You keep leaving too many cracks open for him to slither back in. And the cracks is your heart. The crack is your self-esteem. The crack is your self-worth. The crack is, I don't believe that I can do better. And he knows where your cracks are. He knows where all of your cracks are. And so that's why he keep coming back. But see, when all your cracks are sealed and healed, he can't come back. He knows that you're not serious. That's why he keep coming back. Nobody can keep coming back unless if they're not allowed. There's a sign that says, do not enter. We're not open. You need to be closed. Don't let him to just destroy who you are and who God has for you. And if God never had nobody for you, what he got for you is peace. What he got for you is self-esteem. What he got for you is self-worth, self-love. All you got to do is look deep down inside in yourself and look inside of yourself and look at you and then look to God. But look to God first so that he can pour it into you. You need to be poured into like a flower. His party was good, Priscilla. He loved his party. And yeah, and the song was beautiful too. So let God pour into you. Let him pour into you. Oh, Daphne, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you come back. But God can't pour nothing into you if you're not willing to open yourself up to receive it. What happens to a flower when you don't water it? It dies. So the reason why your self-esteem is dead and your self-worth is dead and your self-love is dead and your self-confidence is dead is because nothing is being poured into you to make you flourish like the flower that you are. You're a beautiful flower. He ain't pouring nothing into you. He taking everything, all your nutrients. Just take. So you got to think of yourself as the flower. Let God pour his love into you. You got to get over the fear of, if I don't have him, I don't have nothing. You got God. I don't know if you believe in God or not, but you got him. And even if you don't believe in him, act like you do. That's what I said. She keep allowing it. And that's not to jump on you. I just want you to realize who you are and what you have and how valuable you are to you. That's all he doing, draining her. Because he ain't pouring nothing into her. But God can't pour nothing either. God can't pour nothing either. Because she won't allow it. That's why everything is dead. It's dead because ain't nothing being poured. Thank you, Angel. Thank you. I'll see you on Wednesday. That's absolutely right, Brown Beauty. Yes. Yes. So you all, I'll see you all on Wednesday. You are right. I'm taking have to do with okay. Okay, Priscilla. Okay. We praying for you though, baby. And I love you, Priscilla. You ever want to talk to me off the live with nobody else around? Email me. I'll give you my phone number. We can talk. I'm gonna get you together. You leaving that's SOB. I don't know when you gonna leave him, but I'm praying that you're gonna leave him. Not because I don't want you to have a man, and because because I don't want you to have nobody. I want you to know you are somebody, and that God got somebody for you. Okay? So email me, and I will send you my number. Let's talk. Let me pray for you. You want to talk in private without everybody else on the live? I got you. It's up to you. You know my email. Hey, Inspired Beauty. Girl, yes, I'm still here. I'm getting ready to get off, child. I ministered. I talked about sex. Now I'm talking about getting rid of somebody. Girl, we went from one stream to the next. I don't know how one person can talk so much, child. I should be tired. My email, Priscilla, is ccfashionismypassion@gmail.com. CECE, fashionismypassion@gmail.com. Okay? All right. Yeah, Inspired Beauty, I'm getting ready to get off of here. But I appreciate you all. I love each and every last one of you all, and I will see you all on Wednesday. Have a good and restful and peaceful night, okay? And I'll see you all in the video tomorrow. Tomorrow is Truthful Tuesday, so whatever you want to talk about tomorrow, come on over and let's talk about it on Truthful Tuesday, okay? Priscilla, Meadow put my email right above your comment where you said okay, thanks. He put my email, okay? So I'll see you all tomorrow. You all, let's continue to pray for Bonnie, for Bonnie's healing. Let's pray, pray, pray. I'm going to get some information from Bonnie so I can check on her and keep up with what's going on with her, okay? I love each and every last one of you all. Thank you all for being here on a live stream for 3 hours. I appreciate you all so very much. I love you, but God loves you more, and he loves you best. Don't ever forget that, okay? I'm praying for you, and I know you praying for me. I love you. I appreciate you, and you all are the best, and you all are amazing. Thank you to my mods, Meadow, Angel, Velvet, Alyssa. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you all on Wednesday, God willing. All right, you all. Have a peaceful night and a great day on tomorrow. Love you. Bye. And I'm going to upload my car chat, okay? And you all can watch that tonight or tomorrow or whenever. I appreciate the love. I really, really do. Peace and love, y'all. Mwah. Bye. See you all. Have a good night. Big old hug. Bye, you guys.